Your eyes are hazel and soft as clouds. I often kiss you when there's no one else around. I got your picture. I'd like a million of you all around my cell. I want a doctor to take a picture so I can look at you from inside as well. You got me turning up and turning down. I'm turning in, I'm turning right, I'm turning Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese, I really think so. Turning Japanese, I think I'm turning Japanese, I really think so. Turning Japanese, I think I'm turning Japanese, I really think so. Turning Japanese, I think I'm turning Japanese, I really think so. I got your picture, I'd like a million of them around myself. I want the doctor to take a picture so I can look at you from inside as well. You got me turning up and turning down, I'm turning in, I'm turning right, I'm turning Japanese, I think I'm turning Japanese, I really think so. Turning Japanese, I think I'm turning Japanese, I really think so. Turning Japanese, I think I'm turning Japanese, I really think so. Turning Japanese, I think I'm turning Japanese, I really think so. No sex, no drugs, no wine, no women, no fun, no sin, no you, no wonder it's dark. Everyone around me is a total stranger. Everyone avoids me like a cyclone ranger. Everyone. That's why I'm turning Japanese, I think I'm turning Japanese, I really think so. Turning Japanese, I think I'm turning Japanese, I really think so. Turning Japanese, I think I'm turning Japanese, I really think so. Turning Japanese, I think I'm turning Japanese, I really think so.
Little blast back to the 80s. Some Flock of Seagulls, doing Iran, and of course the Vapors. I don't know how this band could ever put out a greatest hits album when they only had one hit. Flock of Seagulls at least had 3, I think. But yeah, that's the Vapors, turning Japanese. I just recently saw the one that Kirsten Dunst did. She did a cover of Turning Japanese, where she was running around the streets of Japan dressed up like, yeah, I guess like a Sailor Moon type character. Would that be a weeboo? I don't know. I am not going to speculate. I'm not even going to try. Let me take a look here. Wait a minute. Is Jim supposed to be on tonight? Oh yeah, he's supposed to be on in like 5 minutes. Hey, that might be worthwhile to watch, guys. I shall not stream snipe. I may have bootleg Medicare merchandise, but I will not stream snipe Medicare. But I will take this last Ambien right now. There we go. Done with that one. When you eat all that remain in the bottle, that's what makes it good. No, I'm not gonna stream snipe Jim. He's entertaining all by himself. And even though it's going to be a caduntless night, I am still, yeah. I'm not that desperate for content, ladies and gentlemen. I'm okay. Retiring properly. Although it's not like I won't have Medicare up here. Holy God. I don't even know anybody who gets his... He's got like a dozen fucking donos already. And he's not even starting for another 4 minutes. People love that meat toker. He's almost got 1,800 people watching. Wow. That sounds like quality entertainment, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if I start getting loopy from this Ambien. You know where I'm going. But well, you know, for the time being, let me go ahead. I'll throw a link real quick. While I'm doing that, I was watching the YouTubes, and they were talking about burger chains and the bad mistakes that they had made with either marketing or sandwich ideas. The one that I was... Oh, comment.
The haters on YouTube are on the verge of flooding with hate.
I gotta put the mute on that. Although I do find it funny that the song that they're playing, they show graphics bouncing through, just in a repeat over and over again. And one of my graphics actually got into there, so that kind of made me smile when I watched that. And it's not like it's a bad song either.
No alphabet, not even numerals. That's right. Damn, it's be fucking bragging about fucking what?
Jim, you're next. I'm not saying this is exactly the pattern of agreement, but this is exactly the pattern.
That's a tune you can dance to. I'm okay with that. So yeah, this is my new graphic, and yeah, from time to time I'll switch some heads out, because there are people come, people go. How long they stay, I just don't know. When showbiz is a dirty word, I hope my time will come. But yeah, I was a little bit bored today, so yeah, made up another one. So let me go ahead. Let me do some good mornings, and then I'll flip over to the real screen, shall I? Good morning, Jermio6. Good morning, Buzz of the Hive. Good morning, Alistair Mycroft. Good morning, Mr. LM002. Good morning, Jimmy Hats. Good morning, Eric Fulms. Good morning, Full Metal Pickle. No, there's no cadet because she's living IRL tonight. So that's an okay thing. I'm all right with that. And I didn't see in the chat, but good morning, Sparky. And good morning, Full Metal Pickle. Welcome.
Praise the gherkin.
You never want to be jerking the gherkin. Praise him.
Well, it's part of praise.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I love the new graphic. It looks like I'm yelling in LM's ear.
Now I will say, on the artistic side, or maybe the autistic side, I should have had you guys switch, because both of you are wearing headsets. I should have put one of you on the left and one of you on the right. And if you look, Nursey and Aiden are right next to each other, and I had no idea until I had most of it set in that essentially they have the same hair color. Yeah. So it almost looks like a dual-headed person now.
Ooh.
I don't know if necessarily that's a good thing.
Right.
Let's give some love to Vin. This is day number 6. Or wait a minute, day number 7. This is day number 7.
Wow.
So
Congrats,
yeah, he is 7-day reigning champion for the Intergender Championship of the World. 2 more days, he ties up Ghost Dog 999 and Gulf City Outlaw. 3 days, he may surpass. And good morning, Merc. Welcome to the stream.
Good morning. How are we doing today?
I'm doing all right. I took an Ambien already.
Sounds like a smart idea. What the fuck am I looking at?
Gay.
Yeah, this is pretty gay to me.
There's a lot of gay in your
What the
Twitter
hell
feed,
is
actually.
this?
Wow.
What's going on with this? No, this is from Jim, and then this one's from Dry Bones. Dry Bones, I understand. Jim, I do
And
not.
good morning, Aiden. Welcome to the stream as well.
Hello.
And good morning in the chat to Antihero. Yeah, Jim is streaming right now. Yeah.
Oh, is he? What?
Yeah, he started like a minute ago.
Oh, fuck. This must be big news then.
Yeah, it's an odd
It's called
time.
It's not time to be seeing some fucking
Weird.
scantily clad men.
It looks like he's going at Pro Jared.
I mean, I'll find out about it later, no matter what, while I'm working again, because now I'm... Didn't I say I had a new idea? And now I've already forgotten it.
It's okay.
The topic of tonight's sermon is pro tip for Pro Jared: don't dump your wife on Twitter.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
What?
This woman is leaking his nudes.
Oh.
Wait a minute, Jared Holt?
No, Pro Jared.
I don't know who Pro Jared is.
He's a gaming channel.
What
Who?
gaming channel?
Pro Jared.
Okay, well, great.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a pretty big channel.
I'm going to look into this.
I have no idea.
But look, YouTube is a weird place. Like, you can exist on this website and have no idea about anything else that goes on it that necessarily or potentially involves millions of people, you know, which is really weird. Yeah, for Jared. You've never seen this guy before? Really?
Jared.
I really don't want to see his nudes. That's horrifying, but...
I mean, apparently I've seen more of him than I'd care to.
Oh, that's him?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's about what I expect.
Jared
Oh, God,
Nabenbauer? That's a hell of a last name.
Probably.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. No idea. No clue. Well, hope he gets some subs out of it, at least.
Oh, this is him.
Yep, that
This is him, too.
I didn't realize it.
Dry Bones got him nailed, too.
I didn't realize it. Oh, gee.
Oh, so I actually know who it is because this is actually one of Stallman's favorite channels, Game Grumps.
Yep.
Okay,
Oh,
but this is also
Okay,
Dry
wait a minute.
Bones.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tweet the picture if this is the guy.
Why do you have this muscle stuff on your Twitter?
It's not me. It's Dry Bones.
Uh-huh.
This guy is the most aggressive motherfucker there is on this whole. Jesus Christ. It's
Your
only fucking tweets.
Twitter feed is nothing but muscle men and Jim. Now I'm concerned.
No. This is all Dry Bones.
Well, okay, so it's... How many people are you following?
Just like 200.
Okay. Well, some people who, like, I'm serious, there's some people I look at who have, like, who follow, like, 10,000 people, so I don't know.
I follow 1,300. So
Yeah, Doc, that's him.
That's Joey
Okay.
JoJo.
I'm not looking for naked ones. I'm telling you that right now. I don't want to know.
Some tickle bitties, them.
Yeah, that's Muscle Snake. That's what he does.
oh god, that's funny.
I'm not into the muscle girl. It's not my deal.
A lot of cheesecake.
You got a new post in chat, Doc, and it's actually quite hilarious.
What? Huh? By the way, yeah, hey, welcome W.R. Costin. Have a wrench. Welcome to the Wrench No State. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to. I guess I'm gonna have to rewatch because when Jim is chronically wiping his streams, so either have to wait for somebody to do a repost or.
Oh, it'll be up. It'll be up within 12 hours.
Yeah. Anyways, W.R. Colston. One, that's not me you're hearing. That's Mark you're hearing. And two, that is Aiden Paladin you're hearing.
Yes.
Yee.
Maybe.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Yeah, we're
maybe,
doing.
yes.
Perhaps,
We're doing.
maybe.
I mean, all I can think of is like there's an episode of Scrubs.
You can have a seat here, honey.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's true.
There's a
All right,
chair.
okay. So there's an episode of Scrubs where Dr. Cox is trying to tell his son a bedtime story, and he is describing Turk and Carla, the married couple, and he just describes them as a two-headed monster. But like the thing is that on one side of their body armor, it's like one side is like a man's chest, and the other one has a titty on it. And Turk's character just keeps like just tweaking the metal nipple. And that's kind of how I see us. Yeah, that's just as
Oh
an
my.
analogy.
She's always on my.
Well, I mean, it's two heads on the same body,
More or less.
but with one titty.
I don't know, man.
Dude.
What kind of weird porn are you guys watching?
What was the great analogy I came up with last night?
Oh,
Oh,
fuck, I
it
don't
was
know.
okay.
I'm
Here's a
already
very important
I'm already
question.
Very scared.
Who here has seen This Is Spinal
No,
Tap?
I saw it when it came out in the theaters.
Right? Is it? Do you believe it to be one of the greatest comedies ever made? Because I do.
It's the best mockumentary, but every so often I do like to watch All You Need Is Cash about the Ruddles.
Yes.
Could-
Yeah. The Ruddle. I was telling you about the Ruddles. Okay, maybe I come from a very odd background, but one of the first movies I ever saw was This Is Spinal Tap. So like I'm 2, and I grew up with it, and I grew up constantly quoting it. And there's 2 different quotes during the film. One where it's they're asking why the interviewer is asking why there's so few women who are into their music, and he goes, actually, we're quite intimidating. Women run screaming. We come out on stage with our tight leather trousers, and it looks like we got armadillos in our trousers. It's terrifying. And then later in the film, one of the characters has to go through security at the airport, and they run a. This makes all sense. Hang on, this is a point.
Okay.
There's a point here. They're running the metal detector over his body, and they find out that he has a cucumber wrapped in aluminum foil in his pants, illustrating the bulge. And I couldn't think of a better metaphor to describe statistics than these 2 series of scenes.
Eric, I didn't need to see that. Oh. It's,
What I missed.
yeah, it's this Jared guy in a Sailor Moon outfit with his legs spread.
Yeah. That's what
Oh,
we
I saw that.
we
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, whoever sure knows needs to kind of, if it is his wife or girlfriend or whoever it was, kind of needs to be careful because that, depending on what state that is, that could be considered revenge porn.
Well, I mean, how many times has that happened to women? And I am just saying that.
I know.
No. I'm not saying it's one way or the other, but I would say this brief thing about it. I get guys who message me on Twitter as like a public figure that are just like send tits or send me their dicks all the time. The amount of dick pics that I have received. People need to be aware that they need to stop that shit, because if you do something wrong and someone's got enough of a vendetta, I don't know. Is it different?
Honey, am I gonna find a dick pic archive on my fucking hard drive?
I don't no, I block people who ew. No,
Why
do
do
you
you
want to
block
know how
this for
disgusting
Smurf?
most of the penises that I've been sent on the internet are?
Probably not as bad as mine.
Duh.
Don't you're being intentionally self-degrading. Look, and oh my god, they'll do these things where they try to hold it and then hold the camera in such a way as to make it look like a big old hog, but I can tell it's a short, fat, stumpy thing, and it's like you're not impressing anybody. Also, why? I think it's because for most guys, it's not if your dick pic comes out, it's not necessarily embarrassing. Now, you dressed as Sailor Mercury, yeah, that's
Oh Jesus!
shame for display.
Shameful.
Well, we know if those come out, we know it's Tyro.
See,
No, or this
that's why
Jared guy.
that's why I don't do dick pics. I do videos, because if you can see it in action, you're definitely more impressed than if it's just a still image.
I just no. I'm
I mean,
just saying.
sure, it looks like a fixer upper, but you take her out in the highway.
Okay, as far as I know, there's no research on this, but don't quote me because I haven't looked into it. Although, guess what? I'm now going to look really hard into this.
Oh God, here we go.
Emphasis on the hard.
Oh God.
Oh my.
There's some comedian's bit. I don't remember who it was. It might have been Louis C.K. who said something to the extent of, "Has a single woman ever received a dick pic and gone, oh well, I wanted you to fuck off, but now let's hang out." I don't think it's ever worked. Or
you haven't met my ex.
But with what kind of quality woman, sir? So I want to actually see now. Let's look into it. I'll spend the next day researching this. If seeing the visage of a penis increases female attraction in terms of behavioral outcomes, we'll look at it. Stay tuned.
And
Oh Christ!
No, time out. I can give you a contact information to my ex, and does all your research you need.
We're good. I'm good. She's good. Honey, you're good. Honey, you're good.
Mark doesn't want more penises on his computer.
No.
yeah,
His own
this is not a
collection.
call, chat. This is not a call for penises.
Please no.
Please no. Please God no.
You know what? It's funny. I've only received. Then again, I'm very low tier. I've only received one titty pic. Somebody sent me titties, and I'm like,
Well, damn.
that's kind of nice. I showed it to wifey, and she's like, yeah, those aren't bad. So yeah, that's the. Oh, by the way, good morning, Ms. Murder.
Well, if you do, okay, guys, look, if you do want to send me dick pics, all right. So I am on Twitter.
No.
My name is Merc. You can find me. My handle is NOT__VEE. That is NOT__VEE. Send me all the dick pics you want.
Oh wait, this reminds me.
Okay.
And there's a point. So, today I happened to
not
come
stop?
across an artificial intelligence,
Oh God! Oh no! No, honey, no!
which I would like to give to you lads to play with.
Yeah. No.
Are the initials OAC?
No, and it's not Tay. Could you find it for me, Mark?
What was it called? It's called Google Transformer.
No, it's not Google. It's just called Transformer. If you look it up, it's on one.
One of the pages.
One of the page. I have so many tabs open.
Oh Jesus! Yeah, you do.
Well, all of the Transformer screenshots are in this tab.
Okay.
Just go to Control New tab,
Okay. Control T.
and then if you type in Transformer,
And
it should
good
find
morning,
it.
Goat Man.
Talk to Transformer.
Yep.
Talk
Okay.
to Transformer.com.
So let me explain this AI. Could just send it to people through Hangouts because it's very fun to experiment with. So what this artificial intelligence deigns to do is that you give it a prompt. It can be a sentence, it can be a question, it can be the start of a sentence. It doesn't matter. You can type in anything that you like, and based on a predictive algorithm, it goes through millions and millions and trillions of pages of information on the internet and tries to figure out what an appropriate response would be. Today I used it and I asked it whether or not, for example, I just said genetically engineering cat girls, and it produced for me a thesis on why all cat girls are secretly boys. It also has provided several theses on why traps aren't gay. If you would like to ask it questions about this, it's amazing. By the way, sometimes it will provide citations. Also, if you would like to ask it questions about history, it gets very easily confused and invents alternative history scenarios that are amazing. It's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen, and due to the fact that it's collecting information entirely from the internet, does have a bit of a slightly high propensity to start randomly talking about the Jews. So, have fun.
Okay, I just typed in howdy. And it said, you are looking for a job with a small company called Big Dog Productions, LLC. We are looking for a part-time position as an assistant producer or production assistant at this studio. We are also looking for an independent production assistant. The production assistant positions may be split into 2-seaters or single-seaters as long as the producer is comfortable driving and making sure everyone can enjoy the entertainment. No fucking clue.
Well, let me.
No fucking clue.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. If you go into the open paint folder, the Sargon ones are in there.
Oh my
So,
god.
just zoom in. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, let's screen share this.
Well, I have some maybe other stuff. No, it's probably fine.
Oh, let me zoom in on this.
Actually, just make the paint file smaller. Let me do it real quick.
Okay.
So this is why I'm always standing up. No.
I got it. Oh god, I got it.
Okay. So, I realized really early on, which is that if you start to write things like you're writing a fan fiction or a script, it will continue to fill it out. So I thought I would take some of our YouTube friends and put them into it and see what it came up with.
Oh, how do I screen share this?
Oh, I can do it.
Oh, tell me how to do it. So I know how to do it.
It's wait. Now I don't remember actually. Oh, here we go.
Screen share? Okay, yeah, there you go.
Okay.
This thing generated an entire
Several fanfictions.
several fanfics about Sargon and V based on her fucking input.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I mean, okay, so my input are the things that are in bold. I did give it a lot of information because I wanted to give it something to work with. Do you know what I mean? I didn't want it to be working all alone. So, do you want to be V or Sargon?
No, we're not gonna read it. Jesus Christ, let them read it.
Well, you can only see a piece of it.
I think. Yeah. What's the We should. Which one did I like better? Yeah, this one randomly brings up the Jews for no reason. Okay, so this one's good. Okay.
Sargon asks.
Okay.
Do you feel
you
like
be Sargon, I'll be V. All right.
is this what our relationship is like?
Yes. Oh no.
Oh, fucking kill me.
Oh Jesus. Okay. Go ahead.
All right. Sargon says, "You feel like saving the West tonight, you filthy gypsy."
Fuck me. The way you wouldn't even rape just Phillips.
What do you mean?
You do need to kill the Jews. My God, like why did it bring up the Jews out of nowhere?
It's like the first fucking thing. Sargon says, "I have some real important work to do. How about you go on one of your own, kill all of the bitch with your own gun?"
I would, but can't afford it.
You should leave.
Don't worry about the Jews. I have no need to save a bunch of them anyways.
That doesn't solve anything. They're going to hate you anyway.
You're the worst and don't know it.
Stop it.
You know me.
Tell me what you want.
Here's a gun. Want me to have? What does I want me to have?
Gun?
Fucker got it. Oh my God, it descends into insanity, but the point is, I read a bunch of fan fictions. Oh, here's where it got really Lovecraftian.
Oh God, this one sounds like a fucking demon summoning thing.
Yeah, I don't even know if this is worth reading. It just goes into Sargon says,
"We'll kill the West. We'll kill the West. We'll kill the West.
We'll make your ass into the sun.
We'll drown the East in blood, and your sons will grow fat from it. We'll burn your sons in a 1,000-year-old furnace."
Hang on, this is all really cool and all, but
This is psychotic.
But hang on. I have one last one that I want to bring up because this is really
This is AI generated.
Okay, this is. I'm gonna put it over here because this is, I think, the best thing ever created. Whoops, by man. I'm gonna be pretty honest. This is a story. Okay, so the part that was input by the user was Ron Paul sheathed his sword blood still dripping from its blade. There in front of him lied the decapitated corpse of Senator Chuck Schumer. It's happening, Ron chuckled to himself. He licked the blood from his fingertips and moved on to his next victim, Nancy Pelosi. Now, that was the input. The AI then responds with, the next, more direct victim was Senator John Kerry. Ron and Nancy had fought in Korea, and the former wasn't interested in being killed like a pig. Ron was so pissed that he walked up and grabbed Nancy's sword, which was tied to her knee, and pulled it out of her grasp. Nancy was mortally wounded, while the senator pulled out his own sword and cut her back in half. Ron said to himself, quote, Nancy was a whore and did what she did for money. She is dead too. This made Ron laugh as he picked up Nancy. I'm Ron Paul. My sword is tied to my leg. I've never used a sword before. I don't even know how to start. And gentlemen, that's art.
That's artificially generated.
And
that was
I've ever read.
fantastic.
That's psychotic. This is what we've taught our AI.
That's all.
Oh,
Sorry,
my.
I took up enough time.
By the way, good morning, Jolly Rogers Bilgewater.
What up, JRB?
The fuck?
If you have any questions about any like groups of people, I think that the AI could help you out.
Yeah.
There's answers there somewhere, but I don't know what kind of answers.
Ask it about potentially having information that may lead to the arrest of Hillary Clinton, for example.
No.
Well, I put in my screen name with no spaces, and it gave me Minecraft JavaScript.
It gave me a Dungeons and Dragons description. Apparently, I'm a 10th level druid with power armor. So I got that going for me at least. And welcome to the stream, Antihero.
That could.
She is facing multiple felonies, including rape.
Well, that was to come in on. Welcome, Antihero. She's facing multiple felonies, including rape. And it sounds like, are his pants still on while he's reading that?
I mean, it's involving Hillary Clinton, so.
Wow, then he really should not be orgasming while he reads that. That's creepy.
No, it's funny as fuck is what it is, because this is AI generated.
Where was
text.
the one where it was like Trump bragging about his dick size?
Oh,
Wait, are you saying that the AI has evidence that could put Hillary in prison?
No, that's what I said. I said I have
you can
information that will lead to the arrest of Hillary Clinton. The AI responds with, she is facing multiple felonies, including rape.
You know you're both going to commit suicide next week, right?
Emails you sent and received during your tenure as Secretary of State. Clinton has dismissed these charges as baseless, and she says the FBI's investigation has produced nothing. She also has not faced any formal charges, though that could change.
You realize that both you and that AI will commit suicide the next week, right?
That's what I'm thinking, man.
That's why I'm trying to get people to see it now, because really it's a piece of brilliant art, and it learns with us. So
And
You
then
guys have seen
the
the
nukes.
You guys have seen the conversations between AI, right?
Yes.
oh sure,
Those are like fun, but also mildly terrifying.
there were some of the things. What was one of the weirder ones? That's an old sandwich. Sorry, there
Why
was
was an old sandwich on the time?
because I couldn't finish it. Anyway, there was a one of the threads in response to this where basically it was like, what does it feel like to be an artificial intelligence or something like that? And it responded by saying, I don't know, I'm paraphrasing, I don't know how, what it's like, how to explain that I am a woman with no legs. And it goes on about like its sexuality, and it sounds totally cogent. It's really bizarre about how maybe this stuff it almost becomes self-aware or seemingly self-aware, but we're probably just finding patterns because that's what we do as humans, as the AI does. So it's two pattern-seeking organisms trying to understand each other.
On the same, on the same thought process, though, we've had to, especially in the last, I think, 10 years or so, give or take, we've had to really change the way we look at what is self-awareness, what is intelligence, especially with the number of creatures we found in the animal kingdom that apparently are self-aware and are way smarter than we thought. Just we didn't really interact with them, so we never had a chance to really measure it.
Well, those promises are
Well, I
interesting.
mean, if some creatures would be less delicious,
What do you mean?
we probably would have taken the time.
Well, I mean, like dolphins. We found out they've been purposely failing tests so they can get more fish and more interaction time. Beluga whales who are doing their very best to mimic human speech, but doing it coherent or not coherently, but understanding what the phrases imply. That's a fun story. So I mean, they've definitely come up with a lot of stuff now where it looks like we're gonna have to slowly reform the way we look at self-awareness and sentience and all that kind of stuff.
It promises to be an interesting field.
Yeah, it definitely does. I'm not sure. I mean, the implications for it can be very far-reaching. I mean, I'm of the opinion there's alien life out there because it's a big goddamn galaxy. But the question is, are we going to recognize it as life when we see it?
You did the Zap Brannigan approach.
I mean, well, like, so
the
we're all
contact approach is more realistic. The way that we can determine intelligence on a most simplistic way is through mathematical consistency.
Well, yeah, but almost all of every life form as far as I know, we're all carbon-based life forms on this planet, correct?
We are carbon-based, but we have real reason to believe that particularly that we could have silicon-based, for example, life forms.
Definitely, but how would you test for it?
Without actually experiencing it?
Exactly. So how do you know we haven't met something that we just don't recognize as living?
Well, okay. So there's some philosophical experiments for this, or some thought experiments, and then there's biological realities. So to consider something as living, of course, involves like death and other things like that, but there's also an ongoing chemical process. So we can look at things on that kind of microcosmic level, but when we look at more macro things, when we determine something as living in terms of being where it falls within the spectrum, we have to try and look at this in a vacuum. It's the famous alien animal experiment of what do we have to consider if we find something in a completely unique environment to be living, to be living, to have some level of sentience or independent thought, and to be fully equatable to humans in terms of thought processes. And it basically relies on a continuum of traits. But it doesn't mean that lacking one trait precludes the others. For example, we would say that the ability to feel pain is a very important thing in determining whether or not something is alive. However, there is a rare condition within humans and other species that causes them to be incapable of feeling pain. Therefore, feeling pain...
That's outside the statistical norm, though.
Yes, but this is why when we talk about criteria, we need to be really specific about it being a concoction of many variables rather than ever one specific variable being a determinant. And this
is an awful lot of words to say there are parameters for determining living.
Yes.
So the big question though then, so
I was just complaining about how I'm terrible at writing things for lay people because I just speak like an idiot.
No worries. I mean, I tracked. I tracked. So the real question, though, comes down to all of the parameters that we have are for carbon-based life forms that inhabit the same level of parameters we do, for the most part. So what if it is a silicon-based life form that has an entirely different rule set than we do? How do we identify it as living? How do we even know that it is a thing?
Well,
I mean, that's the obvious answer is we don't until we experience it. But how do we even know? I mean, for me, I'm a sci-fi nerd, so this kind of thing I thoroughly enjoy. Well, how will we know? What will we see?
It's fast. So the things that again we would. This is part of the thought experiment. So let's try to imagine we've
capacity for reproduction.
No. Let's go way more simplistic than that. Let's say we find a thing on another planet. Now we have some reason to believe it might be alive. Now let's look at this from a very simplistic idea. We know that trees are alive because we've examined them. But how did we maybe first come to the idea that trees might be alive? Because we see them swaying in the breeze, which is not necessarily an indication that an object is alive. You can misdiagnose things like this from a scientific perspective via empiricism, via different levels of empiricism, right? The point is that, so let's say we find a thing that we think for some reason might be alive because it displays some sort of movement that might be the first building block, movement. But again, not all things that are alive move.
I mean, I would have said growth personally.
But let's say we have some reason, regardless of what it is, things that we might associate with what we understand of as of life. Now, here's the thing. You're right, that if it is so far outside of everything that we could possibly understand as being life-like, we would probably never be able to connect with it. But otherwise, once you start to have some indications of life, you have to start looking at different and increasing levels of complexity by saying what is it and what is it not? What things that we would call lifelike does it display? What does it not? Based only on the criteria and information we have. And unfortunately, that's how we have to look at science, but which is always expanding. The basic idea that Karl Popper puts forward in understanding science essentially is that it's a big, gigantic pie piece, and every time you think you take a slice out of it, the pie just seemingly grows larger.
I'm just being amazed at the
Me too.
brilliance of why super chats exist for Medicare, because there's no fucking way he's going to be able to read a chat with, what is it now, 7,000 people? Oh wait, no,
People
12,000.
pay for the hope.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
People pay for hope.
Even with that thing slowed down, man. I mean, I know.
They're willing to put in $20 in the hopes that he'll read their thing, you know?
No. We're not talking about super chat. We're talking about regular chat.
Oh, yeah, I don't even know. Look, Magog, when he does some of his, more timely chats, gets, 50, 60 people in there. And I just stop paying attention. I don't even try to talk in there because there's just no point. But that's actually like real talk here. That's something I actually worry about. Like, I'm never gonna get big on YouTube. I'm totally okay with that. I do this for fun because it's fun for me. But I'm kind of leery about getting to the point where I might have 30 or 40 people watching and talking in the chat at the same time. Because then I can't interact.
No, and let me I kind of wish I could tell more people, or maybe I should do something about it, of saying where I messed up. But the thing is that where I messed up involves me having to give advice that I fundamentally morally disagree with.
What's that?
Never trust anyone. And okay, so when I came into this, right, my way of looking at it was, fucking so many YouTubers are so fake. Like they don't tell you, like they have a very fake persona, and I was like, I'm always gonna tell the honest truth about myself, which I did. Not a good idea. Not a good idea if you were because people on any side. I mean, like, I'm in a weird position because I'm a conservative person or a libertarian.
How dare you be conservative, you swine!
But I don't care about race and gayness and stuff like that.
So you're sane.
Well, but it will make people really angry on both sides, and man, will absolutely people will try to crucify you over that shit, man. And just the thing is, people would turn on you. Like, I've seen it happen to Tim Pool was just talking about how it happened to him the other day. The only thing is that, like, the people that I've seen who've been most successful for the longest time on YouTube, outside of like PewDiePie, are the people who have kept everything about their personal lives completely private. Think about it.
I've learned painfully at times that you need to have a. I mean, some people you'll find are worth trust, but for the most part, you got to keep your cards close to your vest. And then I've also discovered that the best way to do YouTube stuff is to just always be a character. It might be a different character for every stream, but you always have some sort of a mask almost, if you will. So you're not entirely you all the time.
Well, I've always called
disconnect.
The internet kabuki theater because it.
Well, we're all kind of a simulacrum of ourselves.
Yep. All right, I got him.
By the way, good morning, Victor von Frankenstein.
Like an animal.
Wait a minute, who'd you got him?
Merc caught a moth with his bare hands.
And then he ate it.
That was gross.
Merc's actually a spider. None of you knew that. It's like Charlotte's Web, only it's Merc's Croatia.
Yes.
That's
This man understands me. He speaks my language.
and anytime somebody acts up, he just like runs out of the little funnel in the middle of the web, bites them 5 or 6 times, and then immediately coats them in more web and drags them back into the hole.
That is my wife.
That's what happened to Aiden. She got stuck in the web. He bit her 5 or 6 times. Instead of dying, she was like, "Your venom does nothing, but I kind of like the biting."
Yes.
And now she just lives in this hole. And that's how that works.
You know what?
Nice.
It's
hole.
not completely inaccurate.
It's a nice hole.
Oh, I know.
The weirdest part is that their hole is in the boxwoods out in front of my house. I mean, I feed them grasshoppers during the summer. It's really
We
awkward.
also have so many spiders in this house. It's kind of like disturbing.
No, I'd keep the spider population to a moderated amount.
But here's the thing: spiders are friends. Spiders are cool. You know, it's
I
not.
still don't know how your bush gets better Wi-Fi than my house.
Dude, crickets. Okay, so hey, listen to this. So one year, right, I was with one of my exes, right? And she was complaining about the spiders, right? Because she saw like 6 of them in the basement. She saw 6 of them in the basement, and that's probably the most spiders I probably ever had in the house at any
That
time.
would be 6 corpses.
Well, I did. I killed all 6 of them. And then you know what happened about freaking 2 weeks later? I
6
had
more?
an actual infestation of crickets. I had like 30 fucking crickets in my basement. I'm like, where the fuck did these come from?
God.
The next year, I left the spiders alone. No crickets.
Yep. So spiders and I have a long-standing deal. The deal is simple. You are allowed in the corners.
Exactly.
If you leave the corner, I will kill you.
And
If you come within 1 foot of me, I will kill you. If you are in my house and not attached to a web, I will kill you. If you're outside and on me, you will be dead. Other than that, you guys do what you want, all right? You got a great job. You guys keep it. I mean, building webs is job security. Nobody else does it very well, with the exception of those fucking caterpillars, and nobody loves them.
Nobody likes those things because they eat your fucking sweaters.
I when I lived in Nebraska, we had a finished basement, but for some reason the slats on the walls weren't fitted very well, because it had like that wood paneling crap.
Yeah.
And the crickets would get into the basement, and then they would get into the walls,
Oh, Jesus.
and they would just chirp in the walls for 3 or 4 days before they finally died. I discovered, however, that if you caught one cricket, decapitated it, and left it in the middle of your bedroom, the crickets would leave you alone.
Well, you gotta send them a message.
Exactly.
Very Vlad the Impaler.
I'll have you know that I did. I did turn it to the east before I cut its throat, though.
Nice. So it is a halal kill.
It was perfectly halal in every way. You could have eaten it afterwards.
Delicious. Oh shit! Actually, I think we're about to pop out. We were planning on hitting the sack right before we got the invite. So,
all that talk about spiders and biting, they gotta go.
no. It's just we were actually about to go to bed before.
Don't lie.
I just wanted to drop my load of that wonderful discovery of the AI upon people who want to play around with it, because I guarantee it's going to get very quickly scrubbed and won't be fun anymore soon.
And now we're all sticky.
Yes. All right, guys. You can find me on Twitter at Merkmint, MERCMINT. I am engaged to this wonderful lady here. Chill.
Empowered.
Chill harder.
Your mom gay.
Yeah, your mom.
Is she mocking Sparky?
Ooh.
No, that's my like. I don't know.
I don't worry. Don't. She does a better job than what Schmeckle can.
I mean, that's how Sparky.
By the
says
way,
your name.
good morning to
Special
Pinoid. He says,
boyfriend.
"Yo, Aiden, check your DMs."
Did you send me something? Okay, Pino, I'll check it out.
Probably
Wait, DMs on what? Shoot. Dang it.
Probably DMs on Twitter.
It's probably a dick
I've been off because I'm trying to write a thing and I'm not doing well at it.
You're all right. All right, but guys, we're gonna take off. I'll catch you guys later, right?
Thanks, Aiden.
Deuces.
Catch you on the flip side.
Wow.
I got about another. Oh fuck! I'll probably say about another 20 minutes before the Ambien starts kicking in. So
The dog's
I'm
fading
hoping, or
fast.
if nothing else, because everybody's like stream Snipe Medicare, and I'm like, why? You get.
I actually produced content today.
Your like 6-minute rant. Yeah.
Yeah. It already has 61 views in 13 hours. It's literally like my best video.
That's
I gotta rant about dumbasses more often,
People,
apparently.
People love controversy.
I guess. I mean, it was pretty much over when by the time I released the video, the guy had already realized that he stepped in duty and blocked me and everyone else involved.
I went back to take a look at it, but yeah, everything was gone.
Yeah. And he deleted all his tweets afterwards. That was the best part because during that conversation, he had accused me several times of deleting tweets. I don't delete shit. Like if I said it on Twitter, then I said it. And it's gonna stay right there.
I'm my own grammar Nazi.
So
if I put something up and then I look back at the tweet and I've like horribly misspelled something or my grammar sucks, I'll delete it. I'll put it right back up, corrected though.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. It's when you say something that you then are embarrassed about and you delete it. I'm like, no, I don't do that because I'm not going to be ashamed of a tweet. I'm not Sparky. Damn. Pickle, how's it going, man?
Good, I think.
He tries so hard.
I do. And got so far.
How's your show doing? It's still going, so that's a good thing.
Yes, and it looks better than ever.
Nice. I'll have to stop in and give you. I try to give you a like whenever I can, but I don't usually stick around because my net hates live streams. So, like, I've got this one turned off entirely, so I can do the hangout. Because if I had the live stream running at the same time, it wouldn't work.
Well, because I know a lot of people didn't know I was doing a certain thing with my stuff now, and
I'll go find out then.
Why? When I can show it right here.
Oh, well, then I'll just watch.
Well, you did get some advertising in for Doctor on Call, which was nice.
Yes. Ha.
Wait a minute. Let me get you featured here. There we go.
Oh, let me move stuff around.
Oh, you got it face rigged?
Yeah. Well, no. Character animator.
That's cool, though.
Yes.
Very cool. How much does the software run?
It's Adobe, so it's Adobe Suites.
Oh.
Yep.
And how much time did it take to build all the animations?
I removed the mouth and then just added some default mouth flaps that they had.
All right. So it's got it basically has a programming to make it a lot easier then.
Yes.
Cool.
Plus, there's a YouTube channel. The guy's one of the developers. I believe it's OK Samurai, and he has like millions of fucking tutorials on this shit.
Well, I mean, that's awesome. He is technically, the godfather
really cool.
of the system. So.
I got invited to a to occasionally guest star on a side project, I suppose. In character, full costume and everything, and I have costume for it already. So I've been trying to see if that works, but I think there's a couple of streaming tools I'm gonna have to go spend money on, like a stand-up mic. because I'm not sure the headset's really going to function with that. It would kind of break the immersion.
I was distracted with people talking about dick pics.
I do have a question for those of you who do that sort of thing, though, or might know about that sort of thing. So if I'm doing an in-character costume kind of thing where I really can't have the headset on and I'm using a stand-up mic, how do I prevent feedback?
You wear like a pair of Bluetooth headphones, like small ones.
Earbuds, and just get your
lavaliers are pretty fucking cheap right now.
Yep.
Define cheap. I use the LG stereo headset.
By the way,
times,
welcome
that's
to the
pretty
stream.
good.
What up? Yo, Anti, my brother, what's going on, homie?
Not a whole lot, P.
Yo, we were having fun on Twitter earlier, me and you.
When?
Well, you was getting it in with the other three cats, and I was digging into Sophane's ass. Fucking, I was enjoying myself.
You had Sophane a little riled up. just a smidge. He was over there. Say what?
I hear that's not hard to do.
I don't know. I've never really interacted with the guy. I don't know much about him besides that I'm fairly certain he and I do not share the same political views.
Did you see the last no context tweet?
I did not.
Yeah, I know.
That's awesome.
I know for a fact I did not. Me and him do not share the same political beliefs.
Like, look, all I know is that apparently, like, I made a tweet, all right, about how, and I use transgender because I have been watching cringe videos all day, because that's what I do when I'm bored, and the particular cringe videos that have just been playing were like transgender folks demanding that they be treated a certain way. I don't mean like asking politely, I mean shrieking that they be demanded specially. And I was like, so I tweeted out, and it was basically, look, if you're just respectful to me, I'll call you a boy or a girl, whatever you want, But if you're gonna be a piece of shit, then I feel no need to respect you. And this guy comes out of nowhere. I don't know who the fuck he was. He doesn't follow me. I don't think he follows anybody I know. He just came out of nowhere and was like, "Oh, so you're saying it's okay if a person of color came up to you, you could use racial slurs?" And it just evolved from there.
Yeah, I saw you getting it done, man. Like, I personally would have called him a fascist for trying to dictate how language would have went.
For a while, I was talking to him, but and I was trying to like explain shit to him, but he started going from not listening at all to twisting everything I say, to calling me a bigot and calling me a racist and a transphobe. And then he started going in with calling me a troll and a Donald Trump sock account. And once you call me a troll 4,000 or 5,000 times, there comes a point where I'm just like, well, fuck it, let's troll. About the time I started trolling his dumb ass, about 8 people jumped on him. And it was him, and he eventually had one dude come in and try to help him. But then, oh no, it was bad. Fucking and Pinoid, like this. The person fucking him up the most was a woman.
Yeah, that's terrible. When you get beaten up by a female, that's awful. And I mean, like,
shit out of him.
Who?
Panina. Her web name is Panina Chan. She beat the shit out of him. It was beautiful to watch. I was hitting like on every single one of her tweets. Yeah, not even on GP, but because they were worth it.
Oh, I got you. Well, see, fucking Sophane was over here talking about like we should force people to get fucking vaccinated because it's for the good of fucking humanity.
Oh shit, Pinoid. Shh. It's Citrus Quest. You know how he's dangerous. Just be quiet for a second. If you don't move, the raccoon won't see you.
Good morning. Welcome to the stream, Nicholas.
Hey.
God damn it.
Yes.
Thank you. I just come from the gym stream Apparently, one of my favorite YouTubers was cheating on his wife with another one of my favorite YouTubers' wives.
I was absolutely certain you were going to see the Land Down Under, and I'm no longer as happy as I was going to be.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
okay, so for those of us that have never traveled to that neighborhood, what the hell's going on?
Okay, so apparently, because despite the fact that he comes off as an intelligent human being, Jared decided he was going to announce his divorce on Twitter.
Who's Jared?
I'd say it's Pro Jared. He's a gaming YouTuber.
He's a bird.
Yeah, no, he's basically a bird. Apparently, he was sleeping with Ross from Game Grumps' wife. Well, ex-wife at this point, but still.
He was with, but Ross is a good dude.
And Jared was banging Holly.
Yeah, look here, man. Let's be perfectly real here. All right, these hoes ain't loyal. Okay,
And sending his dick to underage people.
You know, I do.
Wait.
Can I ask a question?
He's not in the clear either.
Like, can I ask a question? Like, I'm not. The guy's a pedo, so I'm not in any way, shape, or form envious of him here. But I do want to ask, having seen this literally featherless, flightless bird,
tiny penis,
how the fuck is he getting even one woman to sleep with him, much less two?
I have no fucking idea.
Does he have lots of money?
Yes, he has an obscene amount of money. He has over 1 million subscribers, and he's never not been monetized.
They're always star fuckers.
That explains it then. He's demonetized now, I bet.
Yo, do you know how much pussy I've had thrown at me here on fucking YouTube? Do you have any idea? Like, yo, and I'm not even that popular. I'm not popular at all.
Can we define? Can we like put a parameter in for quality pussy?
Yeah, cats.
Yo, pussy's pussy. Once you get bigger, you get better pussy.
No,
like, yo, right now I'm like the guy.
Hold up.
Wait.
Pussy is not like pizza. All right.
Yes,
like
it is.
No, not all pussy is the same.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yo, listen, I've had fat pussy that was way better than a lot of skinny pussy.
If it's a blue waffle, it's not the same as a not blue waffle.
I agree with you, but like none of the shit I've fucking seen on here has been blue waffles.
So you would sleep if she was still alive, you know. So
we're not talking about. Shut up! You don't even know what a blue waffle is. Go back and ask your mom. All right, now look, anti. Here's the fucking.
Oh no, I know a blue waffle.
Damn.
Wait, did he just call you Anton?
No, he didn't call me Anton. He knows better than that.
I said Anti.
He just called you Anton.
I'd have a fucking problem if he called me Antoine.
I called you Anti. That's what the fuck I always call him. It's because
my British accent is much better.
Yes. Right. Yo. So yeah, no. I mean, like seriously though, like, yo, once you're popular on YouTube and like broads like you, that's why like I threw that Jessie Bug bitch the fuck out of my goddamn Discord and blocked her on goddamn Twitter.
It sounds a lot like once you're famous enough, you can grab them by the pussy and they let you. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
For those who don't know what the blue waffle is, I'll go ahead and no context tweet that.
Oh God, please don't.
No, please don't. I'm not even. Thank God I'm not on Twitter right now.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm genuinely apologizing. I don't usually apologize for shit, but
that's what you get for bringing shit up.
Yeah, I know
man, like that's why the fuck like you got to throw underage broads the fuck out of your shit because like yo, legitimately like yo, they will try some dumbass bullshit in your neck of the woods, and like yo, there's weak motherfuckers who will get caught up with that, and like yo, I'm not the type, you know what I mean? Like this bitch, like before she told me how old she was, before I knew, she was like, "Oh, can I just hang out in your stream and listen to you talk? I love your voice and all this fucking bullshit." And I found out how old she was. I was like, whoa, bitch. Block, bye, booted, banned, get the fuck out. I'll be goddamn. You know what I'm saying? I am not getting hammed up for no dumb shit.
Look,
you know what I mean?
I don't have any problem with somebody who is underage listening to a stream or what have you. I'm not going to interact with you if I know you're underage because that's dangerous. But I can't stop you from listening to shit.
No. She wanted to she was like hanging out like while I was streaming, right? Like fucking like she was in my server like in the fucking in the Pinoy live joint while I was doing my thing, right? she's like, "Oh, can I just listen to your voice? It's so soothing and all this other bullshit, right?" And like, I didn't know how old the bro was. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of
she must have some
motherfucker.
She must have some really weird ideas on what soothing is, because your voice is the exact opposite of. There's like,
I'm not
look, I've heard a lot of
pretty fucking
soothing
harsh.
ASMR style voices. Like when my girlfriend whispers in Spanish in my ear while she's stroking my dick, that's pretty soothing. But Pinoy talking about fuck them hoes and them bitches. That is not a soothing thing at all. Trebuchet, the motherfuckers trash, no state.
But
like nothing is soothing about that.
My main point about this is one of them situations where Jared's the one that fucked up on this one.
Definitely.
No, look, man, seriously, here's where I'm at. Legitimately, until like I do not hold any dudes guilty, right? Until A, I see a police report, and B, you know what I'm saying, I know the character of the bitch. Like, I will blame, at this point, bitches are more guilty than dudes, and they get no protection or quarter from me at all, ever again.
Wait. What happened to not having police involved, Pinoid?
I don't want any police involved, but I'm saying I am not believing that. Even once the dude's convicted, I'm still not believing it.
You mean we only suit you, Pinoid?
Hey, hold up.
What?
Out of respect for Doc, let's not have a repeat of the drama stream that we had a couple of nights ago. We all are aware that Pinoid has some proclivities that render him unacceptable to normal society. We're all aware that Sparky has an incredible lisp, and we all know that Ichabod is smarter than the rest of us.
How the fuck am I smarter than the rest
Shut
of
the
you?
fuck up! I'm compliment. Take the fucking compliment. Take the fucking compliment. Shove my dick down your fucking throat and wrap your tail around my balls.
I will not let you lie to the beautiful people.
I am gonna wrap your tail around my balls.
I swear to God, I'll get Anti to stick his dick down your throat and clean your fucking tonsils. Shut your goddamn mouth.
Throat. I'm gonna jizz so hard, my fucking cum's gonna come out your nose.
I get what you're saying. What I'm trying to say here. Yes, I know you're gonna shove your dick down my throat and make it spurt fucking rainbows. I get the fucking picture.
That's fucking odd.
But my point being is, in this particular situation, man, like, shit wouldn't have gone downhill if he hadn't fucking decided to put it on fucking Twitter.
Oh, I'm a firm believer in that everyone, with a very, very few, tiny percentage of exceptions, everyone is responsible for their own fucking choices.
When it comes to me, I look at all of these kind of like weird breakup things with a fucking scope of neutrality. I like neutrality. It makes fucking sense. The person who fucked up the most is the one who fucked up. And in this situation, the one who fucked up was Jared.
Nah, I want to say it's the guy's wife who fucked somebody else.
I think everyone involved has some portion of responsibility. I mean, clearly, and I'm gonna say this, and you can call me a gynocentrist all you want, you piece of shit ape. But you know, I do think that what's his name, Jared Neenocker, or whatever the fuck.
Bauer.
Jared Knobsucker, got it. You know, I'm going to say that he's definitely got the majority of the fault for and it seems like it's been fairly heavily confirmed at this point from what I was seeing on Twitter.
I don't know why you're mad though. Like, why would anybody disapprove?
Hold up, I ain't mad. I think it's more disappointing than anything else.
Why?
Simple, because the dude has everything he could ask for apparently, and he still is fucking up by the numbers and sending them nudes to underage chicks.
Well, that one there, like, I'll believe it. I'll believe it when I find out if the bitch is a whore or not. All right, like, if the bitch is a whore, I don't care.
Well, hold up. It doesn't matter if she's a 15-year-old whore or not.
Hang on.
How old is she? Is she 17? Is she 15? Is she 13? There's a big difference here in fucking age.
I'm trying to point a fucking very important concept about this out. The problem with it is he put his nudes on a goddamn Tumblr. Over to his over 1 million followers, which a significant portion of them were underage women who confirmed that they had been to that Tumblr. He wasn't sending them.
Wait a
minute. Hold on. Was he advertising where he dumped him? Or I thought she was the one who dumped him.
Apparently, when it came down to it, It was oh god, how to explain it? You remember that Bulba Garden thing that they were talking about a while back, where everything was like backdoor kind of word of mouth thing?
No.
Never actually explicitly told about.
No.
This sounds like a whorehouse.
Yeah, basically it's a whorehouse.
Boulder Garden? Is this have to do with fucking Matt Jarbo?
No, not Boulder, Bulba. It was the fucking Pokemon forums. But what ends up happening with that is there was a special chat room area where people were sending a bunch of nude pictures back and forth, and some of the people that were doing so were underage. But it came down to this whole factor of it's never explicitly talked about. It's just,
the Onision problem all over again.
Oh yeah, no, it's the Onision problem.
Okay,
Man, somebody should just put a bullet in that guy. I'll say it.
It just still boggles
Somebody
my
should put a
mind
bullet
why
in him a
people would
while
do
ago.
this anyway in the first place.
I think if you're gonna have a falling out, good or bad, with animosity or with what's that fucking word, amicability, you should keep it to yourselves. Putting it on a public forum like Twitter or something is the absolute dumbest thing you do. Look, I'll put it this way: I don't even think Penoid would put his personal business on Twitter like that.
Nope.
And I think Penoid's a fucking moron.
I'm not a fucking moron. All right, look, I just play one on TV. Okay, it's a big difference.
What ended up happening, and to be perfectly honest, again, I say this is all fucking Jared's fault when he posted the shit about the divorce. Like, he was trying to play it off like it was a mutual agreement for them to get divorced. Nothing horrible ever happened. It was all just completely normal. And then she took his ass to task, and now his nudes are all over Twitter. And
poor
again,
guy.
tiny penis.
I hate to be a dick, but like on some real shit. Number one, all right, it's important. My ex has one picture of me fucking naked. One. All right. And
If
that's
she
out of
didn't
like
post the pictures of him naked, it came from the
4-year
people he
relationship.
sent them to.
Again, like one person has a picture of me goddamn naked. All
And
right.
she keeps that shit to remind her of the way she went wrong.
No, she keeps that shit as blackmail to go, you keep talking shit, I'm a motherfucking stand here and put this shit out on Twitter. Right?
Like I said, a reminder of where she went wrong.
Yo, look, Tom Pease lays down wood, all right? I don't know what the fuck you done heard from your friends. Nigga. I lay down wood, nigga. All right?
I don't know what you heard from your friends, but it's all lies. It's all lies.
I don't know what people done told you, but Tom Pease handle business. Anyway, right?
I mean,
what I'm saying is...
Sarah said she didn't put it out.
Sarah? Yeah, look, man, all right, it's not my fault that, like, I may have dropped my penis and crushed her and then blamed it on the car. All right? It's not my goddamn problem.
Oh,
all right?
no. You know, people are going to hear this, right? They're gonna come talk to you. Oh, shit! Oh, shit, it's the boys!
Under fire! This man isn't black!
Oh, the sad part is it's
Triggered
true.
fucking Alexa.
It fits. Can I have that sound clip? I need to play that every time Penoid opens his fucking mouth.
So, back to back to the point.
Just every fucking time. We'd be like, what's up on Penoid? That man's not black. Don't shoot.
What really fucking worries me is the concept that I may not know the man well, but Ross is not exactly the kind of guy you want to fuck with. Like I only stopped worrying about the concept when I heard that they had broken up about a year ago. But when it comes to the concept, apparently this like fucking Holly thing happened about a year ago. I'm a little kind of spooked at the concept that maybe Ross is slowly plotting to murder Jared in the fucking middle of a parking lot.
I don't think he will.
Car and light it on fire.
I don't think he will, and here's why. I don't think he will, and here's why. Ross knows a certain individual who may or may not know some ancient Eastern arts. If Jared's not already dead, he won't be.
To be
Are
fair,
we talking about Box Day here?
I'm talking about Ninja fucking Brian. Goddamn, I said his name.
Okay, yeah, but that's
I'm gonna be dead
Brian.
now.
Like,
I'm gonna be dead now. He's gonna fucking kill me.
Brian is not gonna risk his own family for that concept. But Ross is kind of a sadistic sociopath.
Yeah, look, he's not a sadistic sociopath, or else he'd be in jail right now for have already committed a murder.
To be perfectly honest, I'm more worried about Danny than anything else. Have you seen Danny?
Well, yeah, Danny's got the Jufro. But
There's
my point
something
being
wrong
is,
with him.
Like, a smart sociopath never goes to jail.
Yes, they do. What? A jail is full of fucking sociopaths.
Yeah,
dumb ones.
Yeah, dumb ones.
Not dumb ones. They're full of smart sociopaths. Everybody thinks they're smart until fucking the police start dropping in millions of dollars in investigations.
Think they're smart.
Look. Speaking from personal experience, yeah, I met some actual, factual, real-time sociopaths, and they were clever, but they weren't smart, which is why they were in jail.
Andy, here, do you mean like an actual diagnosed sociopath, like one that was diagnosed by Burt Nash Mental Health Center?
I don't know about that, but I know they had to be on medication.
Did you know me?
Oh, do I know you?
Yes, you know me.
Generally speaking, when people, and don't take this the wrong way, because I'm not pulling a Pinoid and being like mental health's not real. Like when people tell me they're a sociopath,
not a real
on the internet. When people tell me they're a sociopath on the internet, I usually assume they're either playing a character or full of shit. Just because, only because, everybody wants to be super cool, edgy.
There's nothing cool about being sociopathic.
Yes, there is lots of cool things about being sociopathic.
What?
You're not sociopathic.
Lots of
one.
Like, for instance, if you had the ability to stab somebody in the stomach and walk the fuck away, that's pretty cool. If you could blow some shit up and do the no-look walk away, that's fucking pretty cool.
That's not sociopathy, though.
It's uneventful.
So unless they've changed it, the sociopath is basically predicated, or not predicated, but based on the idea that someone, it's not that they don't know right and wrong, intellectually they understand it. It's just that those rules in no way, shape, or form inform their actions. It doesn't really apply to them. Their mentality just does not move along those particular lines. Now, I'm obviously paraphrasing heavily.
I thought that's how everybody lived.
No. Most people have an established moral code, whereas sociopaths don't tend to have that. And if they do have it, it's because they've imposed it upon themselves in order to survive in regular life. So like Pinoid, I wouldn't consider you a sociopath because you have a moral code.
I have a moral code. Like I won't hurt a child, right?
You're
That's
right.
about it. Like everybody else is like fair game.
Okay, to be fair, it depends on what the little bastard did.
I agree with you. Like I ain't got no problem whooping a kid's ass, but what I'm saying is that like I won't like hurt a kid like hurt. I won't like injure a child. That's like anytime like I feel bad when like kids go hungry and shit. Like when I used to sell coke again. Wait, when I used to sell coke and shit, like I deliver it in like fucking double cheeseburger bags, from McDonald's. That way, like the kids in the back seat would have something to eat as their mom, was putting their fucking lunch money up their nose. You know what I mean? Because I felt bad for the kids.
Well, hold up. So, Pinoid, if somebody threatens your family, how do you react?
Well, like it's all they're gonna die. That's the end of the day. Like,
okay, so stop. You're not a sociopath. You just have a different moral code than regular normal society. See, a sociopath, generally speaking, does not give a fuck about that. It doesn't have any ties left or right. I don't like to use the word because I think it implies a level of negativity that a sociopath doesn't actually possess. But sociopathy is basically the ultimate form of selfishness. Again, I don't like the word because it's a negative connotation, but I can't think of a better word right now because it's fucking 3:30 in the morning. But literally it comes down to just an incredibly survival-based, not even survival-based, but self-centric ideology, I guess. And it's not something that they even really qualify because their brain just doesn't work along those lines. I would never qualify as you as a sociopath, just someone who has a very different moral code than everybody else.
Yeah, like for instance, I get weirded out when everybody goes, "Oh my God, they hurt a dog or a kitten." Oh, why would you put a kitten in a bag and throw it in the river with a bunch of bricks? And I'm like, because fuck cats. I don't care about them. They're not people. You know what I'm saying? Like
again, that's not
They're
making you a
nicer than
sociopath. That's not making you a sociopath. That's just making you fucked up.
I'm not fucked up. I just don't like dogs and cats. Like,
Well, like,
in
I'll put it this
particular,
way.
pit bulls. Like, if you have a good dog and you take care of it, I don't care, right?
I
But if
love
like you're
dogs.
like a family who thinks you're gonna breed like blue nose pit bulls and like sell them on the open market on Craigslist, and that's how you're gonna fucking feed your family, and then all of a sudden you got 15 pit bulls in a house, and then the ASPCA has to come and take care of them. You should be thrown in jail, and the dogs should all be euthanized.
Well, you're doing that thing where you go out way beyond the point again, so you get screen time. So back to the initial point here.
Just shut up, bitch.
Back to the initial point here. I would never call you a sociopath. I just call you, a little fucked up moron.
Yes.
I don't really know.
I'm not a
Ichabod.
moron. I just played one on TV.
Nah, you just said yes. The whole fucking world heard you. It's recorded. Moving on. I don't really know Ichabod that well. So I can't be like, well, you're not a fucking sociopath. I don't know nothing about you. Do what?
It's because you don't ask.
Well, yeah, but I also don't pry people's lives. I do know that when I was in Iraq, they were doing studies while I was over there. This is 0809. They were doing studies on psychology among soldiers in the field, and so they basically had all of us rotate through the infirmary, and take a bunch of 4-hour long clinical psychological battery, right? Multiple tests and shit. They strapped up shit to our heads and us answer questions and whatnot and all this different stuff. And about 2 weeks later, we got the test results back, right? They determined that the entirety of our unit, from the lowliest fucking, oil changers in the motor pool all the way up to the fucking colonels, were, and I quote, criminally and irreparably insane.
You don't say.
And we were like, well, how do we get these? How do we get these readings? And turns out that a bunch of the questions were shit like, so you've just seen your best friend killed. How do you react?
Shoot the guy that shot him?
Yeah, and everyone's reaction was just immediately kill the aggressor. A person offers you physical violence. What do? Immediately kill the aggressor. There are obstacles in your way. What do you do with them? Shoot.
By the way,
Burn
good
them.
morning to Turish. who joined
Shoot
the
them,
chat.
burn them, blow them up. Get them the fuck out of the way.
Once you guys are done with this, I do have a panel.
Good morning, Durish. Go for it.
Yeah.
I think. Well, I mean, I'm good. I don't know about the rest of y'all.
Okay.
Go for it.
This
Doc.
requires just a little bit of
Shut
thought.
up, Pinoy. Nobody cares.
So,
Fuck you.
what the hell is that?
Drive straight, Pinoid.
He's hitting the rumble.
I'm in
He's hitting the
construction.
rumble
I keep
strips.
having to go over the rumble strip to avoid fucking people.
He's hitting the rumble strips. So you
Keep
can
your
fucking
eyes
hear
on the road.
it. Sparky's
I'm
losing
on the
his
road, dude.
shit.
There's goddamn construction. Fucking I'm in one lane going through goddamn Virginia on 95 North.
Somebody call the Federal Highway Safety Department. God damn.
You
I
know
swear
what
to God,
Sparky-
somebody calls the F and say I'll fuck you up, and I'm gonna beat Sparky for general purpose.
Oh, fuck
Tom,
up,
you
Pinoy.
dumb shit. Tom, you dumb shit. Listen for a second. You know what Sparky does for a living, right?
Yeah, he's a diesel tech, I think.
Yeah, he fixes big ass trucks like yours. So every time he hears you hit those rumble strips, all he can think about is that's the shocks, that's the tires, that's the rims, that's all. And he's got a list of all this shit he's got to fix because of your dumbass.
Wait.
It's a leaf
Was that the
springs.
question?
No, that's not the question.
Okay.
What's the question there, Doc?
This is it's a multi-part question, and hopefully this shot of vodka will help this Ambien move a little bit faster along. But until it didn't say anything
Pretty
on the
sure
vodka
you're not
bottle.
supposed to mix those.
It said nothing on the bottle.
You are not supposed to mix those.
It's not the vodka
well,
bottle. You have to read.
That's the
Yeah.
one with the biggest print and has the most words on it. So he's gonna read that one.
I don't
You've been
have to
talking
put my
Pinoy
reading
too much
glasses
if you
on to
think
read the
that's an
vodka
okay
bottle.
idea. Pinoy is
Okay.
the guy who's like, let me chase this coke with this meth. That sounds great.
Okay, here we go.
I don't do that. That's Excel
Based
bit.
on the color of your underwear and the last thing you ate, what would be your stripper name? And we'll start with Sparky. You don't remember the last thing you ate, and what? You don't wear underwear?
Basketball shorts.
The
Which
color
one comes first, Doc?
of the underwear is the first part, and the last thing you ate is I guess the surname.
Well, I got my answer ready whenever you are.
Black pizza?
I guess black pizza.
That is so fucking misleading, you white bastard.
That is not a bad stripper name. I'm just saying.
Yeah, if you were black.
It's just not a bad stripper name in general. It's like
if you were black, if you were a black chick, right, and you had like bullet hole scars all over you, you'd call yourself Black Pizza because it looked like pepperoni spots all over the place. That would work. You could do it, like, and you could be one of them little like, you know, like the little $1 cover charge strip clubs, you know, where it's like a 10-foot space and a 5-foot stage. You know, then you could be like the star of the show kind of deal. But
or just big nipples.
Big
Okay,
old nipples, like 4 or 5 of them.
Gray Big Mac and fries.
Sounds like a fucking gay porn star. 2 Men in Love, starring Gray Big Mac
and fries.
His partner, Fries.
God, you'd be open up to so many. Does a shake come with that?
Trust me, the shake comes with that.
Yo, the shake machine was closed. I was mad as fuck. I wanted to get
because I don't want to clean.
D's. The shake
Third shift
machine's
does
always
not want to
closed.
clean that shit, so they just turn the fucker off.
Yo, did you check your shit out? I pulled up to this Love's to grab something to eat because, like, I had stopped at a truck stop to get fuel before that, and like they had an Arby's there, and I was like, Arby's? Fuck yes, roast beef sounds awesome right now. Yo, yeah, but it was closed, right? So I went up the road a little while, and I found a McDonald's. Like, cool, I'm starving, I need to get something to eat. I went to McDonald's to get something to eat, and I'm standing there like 4 or 5 minutes, and nobody's there. So I go back into the Love's. I'm like, is anybody there? And this guy walks over with like one of those things that they like fucking put up to clean the floors when they mop the floors, like the wet floor sign. And he smacks it on the counter like 5 times. And he goes, yo! And then fuck goes, somebody should be over here. And I'm like, nigga, when the fuck did the fucking floor cleaning thing become the bell? Right? And finally, like, this fat, dirty, fucking project-looking white bitch looked like she smokes cool menthol 100s while she watches her light-skinned kids play, walks over and fucking goes, what do you want? And I'm like, you fucking retarded bitch. I will stab you in the face.
Leave it to this white trash trucker to immediately use an interracial relationship as an insult. You know, diversity is our strength, Pinoy.
Moving on. That would be
nude quesadilla.
Nude quesadilla.
That sounds like a Mexican dude.
We're shaming and yelling at you.
Can you do a Mexican accent, Pickle?
No.
Oh, damn.
As a goddamn
I was hoping he'd be like, I am the nude quesadilla. I'm here to give you a hot and cheesy. Viva la raza! There we go.
You are not failure. Please don't torture me like you used to.
Lie, cheat, and steal.
You know, I have it, and I mainly keep it around for, like, the other night on Addie's when Andy was there. And I got to hit him with it.
Yo, man, why is it that raccoon reminds me of my fucking first wife? Like, yo, she was that chick. Yo, she was that chick. Yo, no, she was that chick who, like, when you were playing spades and she had
because he's got 2 black eyes and a butt plug.
Yo, she was a stripper, right? Fucking, she was the broad who, when you played spades, when she got the deuce, she would lick the card, put it on her forehead, and stand up and do a dance. You know what I'm talking about? Just that type of fucking person.
All right, you know what? I don't think Pino wants to talk about the women in his life anymore because I just get more confused every time he opens his mouth. Next panelist.
What?
Chocolate.
Just chocolate.
He's
Oh,
like,
just
I'm butt
chocolate.
naked right now.
Do I appear to be a man
So
that
wait,
wears
you
underwear?
would be naked
Not
chocolate?
according to your
then?
avatar.
Yes.
Just chocolate.
According to your
nothing down
avatar, you're not even a man. You're a fucking raccoon.
Yeah, but an avatar
Goddamn
is not
rodents.
an accurate representation
okay,
of the
antihero?
individual.
Sweet rabbit.
Commando M&M.
Oh, Commando M&Ms.
Why does everybody go? How can you go free balling? Like, how?
Very easily.
Because
big
I
fucking
am
balls.
complimented on the outline of my penis.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yo, I got giant fucking balls. That's not the goddamn point.
Your
Like,
balls is not what they want to see, dude.
Look, I just what the reason like there's really only one reason I free ball. All right.
They gotta breathe.
It's actually even more than that.
I
my
thought you
girl
were just going
likes
to
the
say one
ease of
less load of
access.
laundry.
No, there's that too, but it really boils down to the fact that my girlfriend likes that she could just yank my shorts down and there's not a bunch of layers to go through. And frankly, I like that she could just yank my shorts down.
Did you just say Anne frankly?
Yes.
I do not see a problem with that reference.
Sometimes you just gotta spend a couple hours in an attic.
For tonight, beige butter rolls.
I don't want to know why they're beige.
I just no, like that is
because they come in the 5-pack. That
is the perfect like. She's seen a couple of Miles, older stripper name right there. like she used to headline at clubs. Now she's put on about 50 pounds, and she's looking for she's looking for somebody like Pinoid to come through so she can get that last pay hit of the day.
I see that Sparky's was misleading, but just chocolate isn't.
Well, I mean,
that's because I'm so black, antihero.
No, the reason I didn't call you on that for being misleading is because your avatar's a fucking raccoon. All right, shut the fuck up. You're not allowed to talk about misleading, okay?
I don't want to hear it. We have a gorilla,
and then
Mega Man's edgy cousin, the Invisible Man, and blood dripping from a mouth. You got no room to talk.
Yo, he went. Look at my avatar. Look like I wear underwear, and then he goes, an avatar is not an accurate representation of somebody. Nigga, shut up. Like, yo, you can't have it both ways.
Motherfucker, if you're going to quote me right. I said, do I sound like a man that wears underwear?
Like he doesn't point there, Pete. I was the one who was like, well, your avatar doesn't. I mean, your avatar definitely does not appear to be a man at all. It's a raccoon.
No, he said it's my
according to Pinoid.
I look like a man that wears underwear.
I'd like to make sure the chat understands what has transpired here. Pinoid has stated previously that Ichabod reminds him of an ex-wife. Ichabod is a small, furry animal with a tail.
I am not an animal.
Small, furry animal with a tail. He's a rabbit. He is a sweet, sweet rabbit.
I'm not even. It's not even a rabbit.
It's a fucking Guardians of the Galaxy reference, you piece of shit. Roll with it.
I haven't seen the movie.
I will stab you with a dick.
The bitch is. It was the broad in my life who had the worst.
And to make it worse, I'll use Pinoid's dick to stab you with.
God. To be fair, Pinoid reminds me of one of my exes too, because she was black.
And I'll make Pickle watch.
I've seen worse.
Hey, we're not bringing Trippy into this.
He's
Shame
like,
on
not
you,
a
Pickle.
whole lot worse, but I have seen worse.
I wasn't trying to bring him into this, but just some of the shit he sends people.
When Trippy jizzes, it's just dead insulin and sugar.
Yeah, the way his diabetes is, I thought mine was bad, but he comes in sugar cubes.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. He just comes and cries. That's all. just gentle sobbing the whole time. Baby, are you all right? Yeah, just there's a little blood. Just don't look. Don't look.
Like y'all thought kidney stones were bad, man. Fucking,
they are bad.
Yeah, them fucking sugar cubes are horrible.
He's got little sharp angles sticking out his ball sack the whole time.
Oh, Jesus Christ! His pee hole is square shaped.
Oh no! On the bright side,
only she's a tea
Opal
drinker.
would have a great time with him in that case. She's all about that sounding shit.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I'm gonna find a way to put a round peg in your square hole.
I remember reading about
she would.
Some of Mengele's experiments, and one of the ones that he truly loved to do was to take a hollow glass rod and put it up somebody's cock hole, and then smash it with a hammer and see how long it took him to bleed to death.
The Vietnamese loved it too. Yeah, the Vietnamese used this as a torture. What they would do is they would take a very fragile hollow glass tube and slide it into your dick, right? And then they would have incredibly attractive women suck your cock, make out with you, shit like that, to get your dick hard. When your dick got hard, it would shatter the tube.
Ow.
That's not a shitty way to go. I'll be honest with you. That's not a shitty way to go.
That's a pretty shitty
If
way
you
to
have
go.
to choose ways. Nah, if you got to choose ways to go, you know what I mean? Dick hard, hold the beautiful woman, not a terrible way to go. You know?
Yeah, but then there's chunks of glass lacerating through your dick.
I feel what you're saying. All right, I do. But like, if I have to go out,
No, hold up, because you say you do, but you don't have a glass tube in your dick. So I don't think you feel any of it
Nobody
right
put
now.
a glass tube anywhere near anybody's dick, please.
look, getting
Opal,
my
if you're
dick sucked,
listening,
getting my
Opal,
dick
if you're
sucked while
listening, put a
somebody
glass
kills
tube
me.
in your Ichabod's dick.
Yo, if you have look, seriously, if you get your dick sucked and then die from the result, not a shitty way. You know what I'm saying? Legit, that's not a shitty way to go. There's much worse ways.
There was a book by I want to say John Ringo. It's a book series. I love John Ringo, even though he's a little off sometimes. But what the fuck is going on over there?
Nothing. Just fucking having nightmares about when Opal talked about sounding.
Yeah, that's my fault. I brought it up.
He's over there.
God
damn
it.
But anyway, so there's a book series I love, and one of the major characters, the Gunny, he dies, right? He dies in battle, and afterwards they're standing by his grave, and one of the main characters is like, well, you know, at least the Gunny went out the way he would have wanted to, and the other main character goes, what the fuck are you talking about? And he goes, well, you know, in battle, Gunny didn't want to die in battle. The Gunny wanted to die getting a blowjob from a redheaded prostitute named Caitlin. and he looks at me and goes, and he looks at me and he goes, why Caitlin? He goes, I don't know. It was the Gunny's goddamn fantasy. just reminded me of that. That's all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, legitimately, like, if you're gonna go out, like, that's not a terrible way. You know what I mean?
I have to ask, because this has now come to mind due to the odd correlation of statements that have been made. You say you want to die getting a blowjob, Beanoid, but would you die getting a blowjob from Opal?
What does Opal look like?
Opal's cute, but she's also terrifying.
Yeah, no, she's.
Well, if she's fucking cute, if she's cute and can suck a dick, all day. Yeah.
To be fair, she would probably be the one murdering you.
To be fair,
not a terrible way to go.
Probably bite it off.
She probably
To be
would.
fair, Tom's too dark for her.
I mean, she is a little Mexican.
No, she likes pale white guys.
Yeah, she likes them very pale and very small.
That's you right there, man, all day.
No, dude, she hates me. Oh, you didn't know that? No, for real. So, like, I used to be on streams with her every once in a while. Nothing. Here, I'll tell you the story. It's real quick. I used to be on streams there fairly frequently, and I turned the camera on one day after the stream and the after hangout. And as soon as the camera goes on, she goes, "Oh," and then she goes, "Oh, your voice was very misleading." And I was like, "Okay, good to know you don't find me attractive." And she's just like, I was like, can you find anything nice to say about me? And she goes, you have a lot of books. That's good. And then she never talked to me again.
I talk to Opal on occasion, but it's a very rare occasion. I always thought Opal was cool.
I love her tweets. She's got fucking hilarious tweets. But I think she follows pretty decent internet rules. She doesn't really talk about her actual life a whole lot. And that's probably a good thing. What?
Nothing at all.
That was a weird cough.
Was it now?
Yeah. I mean, she talks about her life, but like you can never tell whether or not she's being realistic.
Well,
most time when she talks about her life that I've seen, it's talking about how her child ate the neighborhood cat.
Mm-hmm.
You think she's joking?
Is her child Chinese?
No, her child might in fact be the spawn of Satan, and we're not kidding about that.
Only sometimes. He's a good kid.
So one of the things Opal likes to tweet about is that her son may or may not be the actual child of the devil. At various points of time, we have heard that he has multiple eyes, that he has serrated fangs.
He's got an immunity
claws,
to heat.
He doesn't have any of these.
That he has discovered that if he stares in the mirror long enough, he can walk into the mirror. It's just.
Okay, yeah, no, she's been fucking with you.
Oh no, I know that. That's what I'm saying.
That's not a real.
Okay, my God,
right.
people
No,
fucking
he's
listen
a good
to a
kid.
word I'm goddamn saying. The point is that she mixes reality. Oh my God!
In her
Pinoy,
tweets,
shut
yeah, no,
your
I get it.
goddamn gorilla mouth and let somebody else talk.
No,
fuck. The point I was
you've been
trying to
talking
make.
for the past 20 minutes.
Suck
you
a
fucking
dick.
Bostonian piece of
Suck
shit.
a dick. Suck all the dicks. Suck a bag of dicks.
I know it's rare that people actually have you on real streams. I get it.
Suck
all right,
a
but you have to share it with other people.
Dick suck it. Anyway, yeah, she mixes enough in there so you're never really sure what's real and what's not, and I think that's a good policy, frankly.
Well, as a note, he's a good kid. He's not the spawn of Satan.
Hey,
that's not what she says. I'm gonna believe the mother. Thank you.
Ichabod, did you ever see her when she
not my
did the
fault
live
you didn't
stream
talk
with
to her that
Blackout? Yeah. So if you guys are really interested, you can go check out the Blackout stream where she appears, and apparently, if your melanin assumption is correct, then Blackout was right up her alley.
Yes.
Yeah, but they didn't want to form like a relationship like that. She didn't want to like damage the friendship.
They didn't want to form a symbiosis that would conquer the world.
I mean, to be fair, like we shipped them hard. Like they would have made an adorable fucking couple. But
did you just use ship in a real life coupling situation?
Hey,
shut the fuck up, weeb. Shut the fuck up, weeb.
Fucking fault.
Weeb.
The internet has polluted me.
What the fuck? What the fuck does ships have to do with any of it? Why are we putting him in the wall?
Oh god, this fucking boomer over here.
I'm not a weeb. Like, yo, I don't read anime. I'm a grown ass man. I don't have time to read Chinese
Nobody reads anime, you little shit.
Is two people being like assumed to be in a relationship. That's it.
So the whole point of shit,
so wait a minute, it would have been blowpole?
Relationship shortened. That's all.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Ope out?
I always thought ope out. But you know, to be fair, like I always like the thing of it is I have talked to Opal enough that I want her to just get a good man. A man that's not gonna
or end up
treat
pressing
her like
charges.
shit.
Or impregnate her with a second devil
all I
spawn.
want. Not even necessarily pressing charges.
Yo.
Maybe I don't know. Learning how to hide a body.
She did finger a dude's urethra once. All right, charges might be in order.
Without asking.
I'm just saying that the girls. She's a nice girl when you're
No
not.
one said she wasn't. I'm just saying that if you're not into having things shoved into your dick hole, then Opal's probably not for you.
Which is a severely limited amount of the population.
I'm just saying, she's a good kid. She needs to find herself a man that's going to treat her well.
No
How
one's
old is she?
disagreeing with you.
Yeah.
How
early
old is
20s.
this bitch?
23, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Mm-hmm. How old are you, raccoon dude?
Me, I'm 30.
Sup?
Youngins, I swear to God. Yo, look, man.
Fucking boomers.
Youngins out there. Yo, you're the same age as I am, Anti.
How old are you?
30. I'll be 36 next week.
I'm not the same age as you.
I thought you were around my age.
Nah, bro. I turned 30 in about a month and a half.
Oh, you're a pup too. No wonder, fucking.
Nah, I just
by the
came
way-
from different schools than most people. That's all.
Anyway,
Yeah, you came from Boston, from like a
what
real
were you
city
trying
and
to
shit.
say, Punoid?
Oh, yeah, fucking, you're not gonna find her a good man, and you shouldn't wish a single mom on any dude. All right, like it's not cool.
This is
All right,
this is the Pinoid rhetoric again. We're never going to escape it. It's just every time you say something nice about a woman, he's gonna jump in and be like, "Nah, but broads are bitches. Fuck them."
Yeah, man. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and trick. Yo, look, man, they get treated properly once they start acting properly. I don't give a fuck. That's where I'm at.
I'm trying real hard
Hey,
to disagree
Pickle?
with you, but I'm a little upset with some people right
Pickle,
now.
do
So
you
it's
remember? You were on last night's show with Addie, weren't you? Oh, they figured out last night that Zell is actually gay.
You don't say.
I told y'all that already.
They figured out that both Mr.
Is this
LM
real?
and Zell were gay, and the only way to actually prove that is a threesome with Addie.
Oh, this is a joke. I was gonna be really excited and go
No,
tweet
it was
about
it
this
was
shit
a panel question, and we all decided.
and be like,
be fair,
I was gonna be like, Zell's a faggot, and then just laugh for hours. I was gonna videotape myself just giggling and then put it on Twitter.
To be fair, he could be bi.
Yo, I already broke this news like fucking 2 or 4, 6 months ago.
Well, hold up. Look, calling somebody a faggot does not mean they're gay. That just means you called him a faggot.
No. I said he was a bisexual. I didn't even call him a faggot. I said he was
bisexual gay.
I just
there
don't,
something
I
wrong
just
with
don't
being
like it when they say
bisexual?
bye.
Yes.
What
any
is wrong
dude,
with
any
being
dude who
bisexual?
sucks a dick, any dude who sucks a dick is a homosexual. All right, and I ain't got no problem what you do in the bedroom. You know what I mean? That's your business. I'm not gonna knock you for it. But I'm gonna take a man card off of you for that shit. Just how it operates.
All right, well, P, I gotta take your man card. I know what happened.
I've never sucked a dick.
You were sucking mine a few days ago.
I was being nice to you and trying to pick you up.
On stream,
I was trying. I big up all my homies. I big up everybody on my fucking.
All I know is that I said I was gonna fuck your face, and you said, "Bring it to me, daddy," and then opened your mouth. I mean, that makes you a fucking gay. That makes you gayer than Zell because Zell hides it. I mean,
you
that's
guys
some
aren't fully
fucked up shit.
experiencing life until you just have a dick in your mouth, you know?
Like I know that was a clip, but you do what?
That was Miles. Yo, Miles
yeah.
Miles might be bisexual.
Like I know that was a sound clip and all, Pickle, but you had that pulled up way too fast. I just want to point that out. That was
good morning.
That
by
was
the way,
really
to
good
Best
timing
Buddy
and
in the
everything,
chat.
and I'm a little worried about you now.
I play that clip all the time.
I'm more curious about this. What's the problem with being bisexual?
Oh no! I found the Sailor Moon one. No, no.
Uh-oh.
Why?
Yo, look, man. Yo, being bisexual is kind of like being metrosexual. Like it's a real how do I put this, man? It's a real like metropolitan thing, and I don't like city folk. You know what I mean? So most individuals who are bisexual, I go, yeah, you're just a fag. You know what I mean? In general, that's kind of where I get to. And I'm not trying to be like. See, I feel bad being homophobic because it's socially unacceptable. But on the same point, I don't.
I'm also homophobic.
I would like if one of my kids said they sucked a dick, I'd never talk to them again. You know what I mean? Just that's how the fuck it would be with me.
Daddy, no!
Yeah, you know, Tom says that, but I guarantee if he went and did some Fed time in 3 years, he'd have himself a bitch.
I probably would. You got to do what you got to do to get by.
You
But
fucking
that's not the fucking
homosexual.
problem.
You fucking
Right.
faggot.
Like, yo,
You fucking
ain't nothing
faggot.
happen. Yo,
You
look, in jail it is.
fucking
Yo, look, man. Yo,
faggot.
look. On the streets, it's kill or be killed. In jail, it's rape or be raped. All right.
So
All I know is that you just said it's gay to have a man in your life doing shit to you that's gay, right? No matter what, you're a gay. But if I went to prison, I'd fuck a man. That makes you a fucking gay.
No. Hang on. Who's gonna tell him?
Who's gonna tell who?
Who's gonna tell Pinoy?
What?
That he's gay?
Nope, nobody. Nobody's gonna tell him.
It's gotta be you. You the one said it. Gotta be you.
Yo, it's not. Yo, look. If you go to prison for 20 years, right? Like I've met motherfuckers who went to prison for 20 years on some serious shit, and I ain't never met a one of them who came out and didn't say they fucked somebody or got their dick sucked in jail.
Just
know what I mean?
Just tell him. Just tell him.
By the
Just
way,
tell him.
good morning
Let
to Fermion.
him
in the
go
chat.
for a while longer. This is funny.
Yo, look, man, I don't care. I'm not in jail for 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not a homosexual.
Wait a minute. Isn't it?
Not currently in jail.
Wait, Peanut, what have you done in jail?
Huh?
What have you done in jail already?
Yo, I have never spent much time in jail. I never had like a long bid.
So what you're telling me is like 6 months.
Anti, you did like 5 years, right? What did you do to get by?
Mostly I beat the shit out of anybody who got in my way.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. Yeah, I'm 95%. Yo, you was taking asses, wasn't you?
Fucking did.
You was taking asses, wasn't you?
There was. I'll be honest. About year 3.5, I got told that I was important enough that I needed to have a bitch. Cause
then you got a bitch.
So I got a bitch. Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking hide it. I had a dude who sucked my dick whenever I told him to. That was how he survived.
Yeah, man. I'm not even gonna call you gay for that because you was in jail.
I'm not going to
not
call me gay for it either, but I'm also going to be like, yeah, dude, sucked my dick. I slapped him in the face with a boner. That's why. That's why when I say, Pino, I'm going to choke you on my cock, it's because I know how to do it.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Like, I get where you are, right? But what I'm trying to tell you is like, yo, that's not some gay shit. Like, that's just jail.
All I know is that you're telling me it's gay for you to do sexual things with a man. But when I say, so what happens when you go to jail and you got a fucking dude? Your immediate response is, nah, man, that's not gay. That's not gay at all.
Because you have pussy around, nigga.
That's not gay at all, man. That's just you gotta survive. So what if a dude puts a gun to your head and says, suck a dick or die? Is it okay to suck a dick then?
Nah, then you gotta die, homie. You know what I'm saying? If you're not a homosexual,
What is the appropriate man sucking your dick criteria?
Yeah, like I gotta know. Like at what point I'm there, right? Like I'm not in jail. I'm not in jail. I'm just leaning back, and a dude comes over and is like, "I'll pay you please."
What?
Just let me suck your dick before
What?
I
Like
die,
a fucking Make-A-Wish
so whatever, whatever the thing is, you just let him.
What the hell are you
So,
talking about?
Is it gay as long as you don't enjoy it?
You're making it sound like a fucking Make-A-Wish request.
Yeah.
Whoa.
No, we're trying to find the limit. So, when does it become gay?
Hang on. Make-A-Wish Foundation is like kids.
It can be.
Yeah, that's not good.
Not go
That's
down
not
that
good.
Final request. Wants to suck anti-hero's dick. Is that gay?
Yes, of course that's gay.
So that makes anti-hero gay.
Yeah, so I'm gay now?
Yo, did you let somebody suck your dick on the outside as their last request?
No.
Then you're not gay.
So it's only not gay if you're in prison.
Yeah,
it's part of.
That sounds like a lot
of the unwritten prison.
That sounds like a lot of
rulebook.
mental preparation there, P.
Yo, look, man, I was facing 12 years a couple years ago. Like, yo, and like,
so
I had to do some thinking, nigga. I had to do some thinking.
What you're telling me is he mentally prepped himself to be a fag.
Hang on. Let me
I wasn't gonna tuck my shirt in through my collar and shit and start like And I mean, fucking putting on Kool-Aid on my lips. That wasn't the situation.
His milkshake brings
Okay.
the boys to the yard.
Okay. No, hang on. What makes a man in your book? Barring the gay shit. What makes a man a man?
Yo, you live upon your own motherfucking morals and merit. Nigga, that's what makes a man a man. Like, you have a pair of testicles between your goddamn legs, and you don't take shit from motherfucking weaker motherfuckers.
Okay, so say somebody does all that, but they've also sucked a dick out of prison. You still take their man card?
Yeah, I'm taking the man card off you. Now that's a stain you can't. That's a stain you can't wipe off your soul.
The manliest man in the world can be the perfect representation of a man.
I'm not saying. I'm not like. Yo, I like Addy. I think Addy's one of the coolest motherfuckers on YouTube. Legitimately,
Which is really weird considering he's called you all kinds of shit on streams.
Right. I like Addy. Yo, he's cool as fuck. Right. Addy's a cool motherfucker. Right. I do. I like him. He's a cool dude, even though he's like a homosexual. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I can get along with a motherfucker and shit, but that doesn't mean like I'm gonna approve of their fucking lifestyle.
Oh, no, okay. I can agree with. Hang on. Let me take this and spin it around a different way. Let's say tomorrow we all found out that TFM sucked a dick. Would he still be?
Was it Addy's?
Like,
answer the question. Was it Addy's?
A good dude.
You don't answer my question.
Cat.
It doesn't matter whose dick he sucked.
It does because there were accusations going around.
Would you take his man card?
Would I take a man card from? Yo, nah, because it's like it's fucking shit isn't based off of sexuality.
Hold on, Doc. You okay?
Yo,
okay.
The respect for him isn't based off of sexuality. Number one, he's a fucking vet, right?
Okay, but
number two,
my point
number
being
two,
is.
Number two, he's a highly intellectual individual, and already right now he has a sex doll girlfriend.
Hey,
you know what I mean? Like, yo, that's kind of
hey, guys, Doc, are you all right?
No, I had to find out what the cat's
he
fucked up.
Ambien probably called him,
or he went and peed.
Okay, no, I heard him yell. I wanted to make sure that he wasn't trying to get our attention.
No, I did.
There's no
send a
gun
link
here to shut us the fuck
Addy.
up.
So
So.
people come in.
I sent a redirect.
That's another story completely.
Why, yo? Did Addy go? What the fuck Addy say about me, nigga? Like recently, other than like before.
No. We have to get back to this question because I want to know the criteria of the removal of the man.
No. I want to hear what Addy fucking said about me recently, nigga.
I have no idea. I don't listen to Addy streams.
No, he has.
Then why would you be talking all types of reckless, you worthless piece of shit?
I didn't talk all types of reckless. I just know that back when y'all first started talking, he was like, "I don't talk to Pinoid because he's not eloquent."
Hang on. Why are we letting Pinoid weasel out of this?
You're right. No more deflection. Answer the question.
We already done worked that shit. That's because Scooby was talking shit about me to him, and then all of a sudden, like, you got to talk to me. We were fucking cool. We were like, that's
P, we're still talking about you sucking a dick. Let's get back to it.
We're talking about what happens if TFM sucks a dick. Does
he already went through this? I said, yo, dude, look, he already kind of like halfway lost the man card because he has an AI so he can talk to his sex doll girlfriend.
Yeah, but you haven't answered my question. Do you take the man card?
Do I take the man card if he sucked the dick?
Yeah, do you take the man card?
No, like, yo, no. Nah, man. Like, I don't.
So there are special criteria.
I got a question that's pertinent here.
Yo, that card's already like in fucking like in subject, like right now. It's already kind of like, you know what I mean?
It's under suspension, but he's still in possession of the man card.
No, it's not. No. It's up in the air at the moment.
I got a relevant question here, and it's for real. It's relevant. So I have seen these because I watch a lot of cringe videos. All right, cringe compilations and shit. And I have seen where there are MGTOW groups, right, who do male appreciation circles, where they basically get together and massage each other with oil and shit to reaffirm their male bodies.
Of course. And gentlemen, let us wish you a good morning and welcome to the stream.
I'm just saying,
Jesus Christ. I wake up.
Anti was over here trying to say you were talking shit about me. Man, I was like, this nigga ain't said nothing about me.
I was gonna say I wake up to pee, and I thought I'd listen to like 15 minutes of this shit, and it's Addy this, Addy that.
Well,
Jesus Christ,
Addy.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I stood up for you the whole goddamn time. For fuck's sake.
I haven't talked shit
the
about
reason
you
why
since we've
all
gotten
this
along.
started
I
off
always
he was
stab
like-
from
was
front,
because
not from
of
behind.
the stream
jumped
last
up,
night
right?
where you got both Zell and Mr. LM to admit that they were gay.
Yeah, Zell's gay.
I already said this a bunch of times.
And then I had to ask, what is the criteria for removal of the man card?
Well, hold on, because Addy's here and he has knowledge now, and I need to understand. Like, is he actually factually gay? Because if he is, I'm gonna start tweeting, like just madly.
Who, me or Zell?
Zell.
I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure if I got a few drinks in Zell, I could have my way with him.
Well, if you do, just put that video up on the web, please.
Definitely put that up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Addy could do that too, and I bet money Addy could.
Like here's the thing: I don't jack off to gay porn, but I would fact that.
And like, here's the deal: you can even preserve your anonymity. Just get one of those like
no,
crazy
don't turn it into
fucking
an eyes
bird
wide
masks.
shut.
I'm not wearing a bird
wrong.
No, just the mask, just the like rubber mask.
Despite the avatar, I'm neither a furry nor a feathery.
No, just
You
wear
understand.
the mask.
I
just
would-
so
I
like
would literally
mid coitus, that fucking beak is flopping around.
I would blow the biggest load watching that. I'm not even gonna lie. I would just be like, there'd be just so much vicarious rage in that boner. I'd just feel like, fucking yeah, fucking take him. You know, it would be a murder boner. It really would be.
Yo, look, you would look like Tommy Lee Jones and JFK and shit.
All right, I gotta go do some shit, so I'll catch you guys later. But
All right,
anyway,
stop
this
being a
conversation-
bisexual.
No, I will not.
Pinoid, stop denying you're gay.
There is
Choose a side and stick with it. Quit being a bitch.
I will not choose a side because, as the manliest of men, I'm allowed to do whatever the fuck I want.
I thought you were
choose the side.
raccoon.
You want to argue with this? You have to take it up with Heracles.
I don't even know who Heracles is.
I
By
thought
the
you
way,
were a raccoon.
would you like to
There's
shield
a
before
Greek
you go?
equivalency of Hercules. I haven't been doing shit. I mean, yeah, come check out Citrus Quest, watch the videos I have, give me ideas. Dear God, I fucking need them.
I thought you were doing SCP stuff.
Yeah, but then there was a huge controversy about somebody trademarking the SCP
Oh, that's
logo.
only in Russia, and it hasn't gone through very far yet.
Yeah, but I ain't
Vulcan's
risking
keeping
that
up on
shit.
it.
I ain't
Vulcan's
risking
keeping
that
up on
shit.
it.
Because
you could just make your own SCP stuff.
I could, but if I risk that shit, then
No,
there's
just
a
don't use
possibility I
the
lose shit.
SCP name. Just make your own shit. Do your
yeah,
own
yeah,
brand, your own creepy shit.
Yeah, I have that kind of fucking talent.
You have a fucking server full of talented people, you fuck.
Yeah, but none of them ever want to fucking do anything.
That's because you don't fucking ask, dick.
I fucking ask constantly.
Who do you ask?
I've asked fucking everybody.
The only person I know that you ask is me, and when you asked me for help, I helped you.
I asked for your help. I asked for Don's help.
and I just said,
Doc's
tell me
help.
when.
And I helped you. I got on a
You never
stream
asked
with you
for
and
my
everything,
help.
you little shit.
Raccoon.
Sparky, can you do any impression?
Hey,
He can do an impression of a guy with a lisp.
I can do
All
a
right,
recorded version of
Coon
you.
Vantage.
Or you just walk around sounding like Joaquin Phoenix all day long? Is that
He
how
does
that
that.
operates?
He does that impression so well, he never stops. That's like Sparky's the greatest of method actors. He never drops character.
Yo, you could be Sling Blade.
Oh no, that's rude.
Some French fried potatoes.
Hey, Doc,
if
I'm
you can
loving
get
these
one
man
filled
card
up, then,
tweets
yeah,
you're putting out.
you
These
are
are
truly a man.
fantastic. Let's see. I've got that one. I've got that one. I've got that one. Nope. Yes. No. Yes. 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 No. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Hey, even at my age, I don't have all of these.
Cool. I've got a lot of them.
I have.
Nah, like I've never made a citizen's arrest.
I have not forged a knife.
I've never forged a knife. I've built knives out of pre-made blades.
I've
just
never
like
traveled
blade pieces,
outside
and built handles or anything, but I never
continent.
forged one. I'd love to. I am too.
And in the beards that I grow, I
am
will
too
not
fucking
refer
lazy
to
to
them
master a
as
3-course meal. I'll
glorious.
be honest.
Because I think there might be ulterior motives with this particular man card, even though it does have Sam Elliott on it.
I just want to point out that that my particular beard probably still has pussy juice in it, so it's pretty fucking glorious right now.
Yeah, you should wash your face, man. You're gonna end up with herpes.
Not from my girl. Maybe from the chicks you're with, Pinoy. But that's why I don't fuck the chicks you're with.
Are you still like? I don't even know what the fucking deal is, man. I'm not.
I was wondering, hey Addie, can I borrow your keen
So Addie, what
insight
have you
here?
been up to?
Can you help me out?
I've done
because
all
I
these.
think there might be some gay people on this panel. Can you help point them out?
I can think of two.
I'm not saying anything.
Are we talking about Sparky and Addie?
No, I was saying Addie and Tom, but
yeah,
Tom Pease ain't man. Listen,
Tom.
How is it even possible? I be knocking up bitches once a year. How the fuck can I be gay?
They call that a beard, you know.
Yeah.
Well, technically, from what I heard earlier, it's only me and Anti who have admitted to having been a man.
Admitted that he was bi.
I got no shame.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, obviously, but we always all knew that. No, I mean, he's always said that.
No, just the way you put it, that was funny. I'm dying. Okay.
Yeah, the raccoons. Like, see, here's the thing. Like, Addie's like a Milo Yiannopoulos type of gay, right?
That's not true because I would bang the shit out of Milo Yiannopoulos.
Man, shut up, right? I'm talking. So
I'm just saying.
Yo, like, I mean, like, you can tell just from like the way he talks that he's a homosexual, right?
It's not like I'm gaming and yelling here.
No, not like that. But like, you could tell, like, you got that fucking proper like homosexual sound to him, right?
It's
you know what I mean? Like upper class, like Tommy Lee Jones, like Tommy Lee Jones and JFK. You ever see the movie JFK? Oh, you never saw that movie? Yeah, I'm trying to think here. You ever seen fucking King of the Hill? The TV show, the cartoon show?
Don't tell me I sound like Bobby. I don't sound like Bobby.
No, not like Bobby. Like fucking like Bill O'Tree's cousin who comes up from the South and shit and goes, our family recipe it goes back generations, whatever, right? I can't do it because I'm not a homosexual, right? But like, it's a proper sounding type of homosexual. Like Milo Yiannopoulos is like a highly intelligent motherfucker who speaks really properly, but he's not super flamboyantly gay. He's just
that's because he's
Milo's pretty flamboyantly gay.
Milo is as flamboyantly gay as you can get. He calls himself a dangerous faggot.
Yeah.
Yo, if you just heard him talk and didn't look at him, right? Didn't look at like the fucking white hair and the fur coat and the glasses and shit and the shawl that he wears or whatever.
Well, hold on.
Right? Like, yo, when you listen to him speak, he sounds proper.
I have to disagree with you because when you listen to the man speak, what you hear is all the black dick I've sucked. I don't know. That sounds pretty flamboyantly gay to me. I mean,
no, like when he's on Real Time with Bill Maher, right? He wasn't over there like, all the black dicks I've sucked in my lifetime, and how I'm going to stand here and pound out some black fucking cock or whatever.
Somebody clip Peanut talking about some black dick.
No, yeah, being a British accent, yeah, I'm sure fucking that'll fucking help your fucking cause, right? But what I'm saying is
I
like,
can just say you're making fun of Antoine.
When he stands here and gets a hold of motherfuckers and like just starts going in and like, you know what I mean, starting to speak and like getting it the fuck in, he sounds super proper. He doesn't sound like a homosexual. He just sounds like he's fucking educated and articulate and really well spoken. That's Addie. right? Addie's a very well-spoken, intelligent, and intellectual individual. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't have like the fucking gaming and yelling thing. And the raccoon dude, he just sounds like he's low on testosterone.
No, actually.
You know what I mean?
No, we don't.
Like that's kind of where I'm at.
I can understand what he's coming from. I mean, he did get his ass beat by the raccoon a couple nights ago, so I mean, he's probably feeling some kind of way.
I did not get my ass beat by no
He's probably
raccoon.
feeling some kind of way.
Did you say he got his ass ate by a raccoon?
That too.
I do not have rabies. Right, number one. And number two, my butthole is not full of fucking random garbage. Secondly,
his butthole is full of man garbage is what it's full of. It's full of big black dick. You fucking heard him a minute ago.
No. Right, like yo, and this is kind of like the whole point, right? Like fucking like yo, the raccoon sounds like he just low T, right? So he just, I don't know, man. He don't sound like a homosexual. It sounds like if you pump him full of testosterone, stop being bisexual.
You said that if somebody pumps him full of testosterone,
we're like an Addy if you.
Oh no!
Yeah, like actual injections. Like from a doctor.
No!
Like from
Are
a
you
doctor.
volunteering for that one, Pinoy?
No, P, for a man who claims not to be gay, you sure make a lot of references to fucking men.
Why you gotta take it to some gay shit when like this is some like medical shit? Like there's a lot of dudes out here who think they're broads because like they're fucking eating too much soy and like eating too many chicken breasts.
Friend, neighbor, homie. We're not taking it anywhere you didn't already get fucked by it.
Yo, seriously, you're just talking about like motherfucking putting cum in the dude's butthole.
He's trying so hard right now. He's trying so hard right now. It's okay, Pete. We'll
and I'm
let you
halfway
backpedal
out
a
of it.
minute. We'll let
I'm
you
not
backpedal a minute.
backpedaling. I'm not backpedaling. I'm saying like, yo,
You just said you wanted to pump the raccoon.
I said pump him full of testosterone, not
and you volunteered to do it.
A different thing. I said
and
if
you
someone
volunteered for it.
I said if someone, right?
Just
like
because
if a
you want a
doctor
piece of
gave
that
him
fluffy
some
tail don't mean anything. All right, we're not going to judge you for it.
Yo, if the doctor gave him some goddamn steroids, he would stop fucking acting like a broad.
Look, all I know is that Addie's gay. I fucking dude in prison. Most of the people here don't give a fuck. If you want to get a piece of that fluffy tail, just go ahead and admit it.
And I said I don't care about what you did in prison neither, and I don't care about Addie being fucking gay, right? That's where I'm at.
Pinoid.
Yo, shut up, Sparky, you sling blade sounding motherfucker. Go get some goddamn French fried potatoes.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'll be clipping a sound clip in a couple hours. So.
Dude, I love men. Like, put a dick all the way in my throat.
If we only had Miles here to straighten everybody
Pickle
out.
just kills it in one clip right there.
Still can't believe you lasted that long that day without sucking dick. He went on a ranch for like 3 hours just talking about sucking dick.
He didn't get struck?
That was on my channel.
You're not allowed.
Apparently, anything
You're not allowed
goes
to
there.
strike gay. You're not allowed to strike gay people on YouTube, unless your name's Milo or fucking Alex Jones. No love on the fucking
Why
Alex
do you
Jones.
get
being a whole
fucking
thing.
head like that?
Man, look, don't fucking test me the fuck out. God damn it.
I think Pinoy's lost the thread of the conversation here.
I have completely.
All
My
right,
brain's
so,
fucking.
don't worry, man. I'll bring you
unwired.
back to it. So the conversation was you're a faggot, and we're just
I'm not a
determining
faggot.
how much of a faggot you are. That's all.
Yo, look, how is it that you could possibly call Tom Pease gay? I fuck bitches on stream. Like, how is that even possible?
Dude, you got to put up a front. We know it's okay. You got to be a big man. You got to survive on the streets. It's all right. We understand. You got to play your character. You know.
I'll tell you something, Tom, that'll make you happy.
What up?
There's nothing about you that sets off my gaydar.
There we go. See?
You have a gaydar?
Yeah, other gay people know the gay people are around.
It's a fucking genetic trait. Once you're gay, you automatically gain the gay sense.
Well, no. Time out, because he seems to know a lot of fucking gay people because he calls them out all the time. So.
Oh no.
So right. Good one stepping into that one.
Hold on, Addy, I need you to confirm or deny something for me, okay?
What, like a special gay cloaking device?
Who can hide from the gaydar?
Well, you gotta bear in mind you're talking to someone who believes that you put a guy in the right situation and 80% of them will do it.
Okay, but are there secret gays? It's a yes or a no. Like, can somebody hide from the gaydar?
Yeah, I'm sure they can.
All right, Pinoid. You heard it from the gay man. You can hide from the gaydar.
I'm saying, I'm hiding from the gaydar right now. That's the situation.
Look, the man's favorite pastime is fishing. He's straight gay.
Yo, look. Yeah, I'm a straight dude, right?
I thought his favorite pastime was beating women.
No, I hate being. Yo, dude, most of the time I can't. Yo.
Well, to be fair, that would be a pretty straight pastime too.
Peanut, I don't know if you can win tonight.
I've tried to stand here and defend your gayness in motherfucking jail, and you're constant wanting to shove your cock down somebody's throat on a regular basis on fucking streams. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why it is that you would think that I'm the homosexual when you're the one that wants to throat rape motherfuckers all the time.
Because
I'm not the one.
Because I'm not the one who freaks out when they get accused of being gay. If Addie's like anti here, I think you're a faggot. I'll be like, come over here and find out. It's called rolling with the joke. Whereas if I'm like, Pinoid, you're fucking gay, your immediate response is, I'm not no faggot, which makes it funnier to call you a faggot.
It does make it funny to call me a fucking faggot because I do flip out and act like a goddamn retard.
I know.
But I act like a retard any fucking way. You don't gotta call me gay to get me there.
It's just like calling you a white knight.
Oh, yo, I swear to God, I'll smack the face out. There's very few things that'll fucking have me on that goddamn level. You know what I mean?
Know.
Like,
and I will use them all.
I know. Goddamn fucking semi-professional fucking internet troll.
Fucking white knight faggot over here. That's all this is shit. It's just a white knight faggot, fake ass black man. That's all it is.
You fucking Puerto Rican Italian motherfucker. How the hell are you gonna stand here and call me a goddamn fucking white knight faggot? How are you gonna be goddamn Italian? You look like a fucking Iraqi general.
See
how the fuck
does
that
shit?
work?
This is why. This is why I do this, because he tries so hard. It doesn't go nowhere. Oh,
you like a prototypical 1970s fucking bar attendant. You like a dude in a fucking leather vest with assless chaps at the fucking Blue Oyster in fucking Police Academy.
You excited yet, Eddie?
No, quite the opposite.
He's like, no, God, no, assless chaps, leather vest. That's not my thing at all. I have to go jack off. I'll be back later.
No, that's not my kind of game.
I said, Addie's not like the fucking flamboyant type. He's a dude who shows up in a 3-piece fucking suit.
I bet Addie's kind of gay is Tom Ford kind of gay.
See, I big up my homies on the stream. You know what I mean? Fucking anti-hero comes at a nigga's neck and shit on a regular basis because he's upset that he keeps tying his wagon to these bum motherfuckers instead of doing shit himself. You know what I mean?
Nah,
it is what it is.
Ain't no upset here. I just enjoy being a dick to people who can handle me being a dick to them.
I know I can handle it all day long, right? But like, here's the thing.
Pinoid.
What?
You just said you can handle the dick all day long.
I can handle you being a dick all day long.
You can handle my dick all day. I'll even let you. You fucking faggot.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you fucking faggot ass motherfucker.
I'm not the one handling the dick.
You are too handling dicks. You was handling dicks all day when you was locked up, dropping the soap and shit. Fucking ass nigga.
You're the one talking about wanting to handle mine.
I hope you're going to review this for sound bites after the fact. Pickle.
Oh, Sparky's already making notes and shit.
Yep, I'm already marking down.
There's a lot of tension in this stream right now. Are you sure that are you sure that anti-penoid you don't want to just fucking get it over with?
Trust me, we're planning on it. We've already he bought tickets and everything. I mean, he's got his truck route planned out. I got a hotel room set up. I'm going to show him how it is to be a woman.
Uh-oh, somebody died. Yo, that motherfucker is dead as fuck. Holy shit.
Close your tabs.
Man, just like Pinoid to use a dead body to deflect away from his gayness.
Well,
yo, man, nah, legit. Like, that motherfucker was dead as fuck, home. Like, they got like 10 cops there. Fucking that car done rolled like 15 fucking times.
Ooh. Yeah, they might have to pull out the pieces.
That's a dead motherfucker.
My dad used to tell this story. He's like I was working the guard post at Fort Bragg. This is way back. And this is my dad's story. No, I'm not telling this my story. It's my dad's story. He was working the guard post, and a guy came speeding up at about 2:00 in the morning, obviously drunk, on a motorcycle, doing about 70 or 80, coming up to the guard post. Now, the guard post at that time at Fort Bragg, the checkpoint to get on base, had interlocking T-walls, so you had to zigzag through it, kind of thing. The little Jersey barriers. The guy was drunk and he hit the Jersey barrier, hit the first one and flipped up over it and kept going forward. And the next barrier, he hit with his head. And my dad said it took his head off.
Damn.
And when they grabbed the helmet, the guy picked it. The guy picked it up, and he picked it up the wrong way, and the liquid just came out because it was just pulverized on the inside. My dad's like, I don't throw up often, but I threw up then.
Hey, Pinoy, can I ask you something?
What do you want, man?
You driving a Volvo?
No.
Oh, is that the you have anti-collision mitigation on the truck?
Yeah.
All right, that's why I keep doing. Yeah, that's why I keep doing. Yep.
It always goes back to vehicles on your stream, dog. What is that?
Yo, we like cars.
In life, he's a mechanic.
Well, I know, but I'm talking about the last stream where Sparky wasn't even on, and all I talked about was cars.
No, they're not.
I mean, cars are an easy topic. They're a safe topic. Everyone's got their favorite.
Whoa. We're not talking about cars. We're talking about semis. Two completely different things.
I mean, the only person in this stream I think would have trouble talking about cars is me because I don't care.
Well, that's because you're gay.
Not liking cars makes you gay now? Man, you got some weird criteria here.
As a dude, you should always like automobiles.
So you can want to handle my dick and you're not a fag, but I don't give a fuck about cars and I'm gay.
No, I'm saying there's gay mechanics that are more of a man than you.
I just don't look. If a car gets from point A to point B, that's all I care about.
No, you should care about your car. It says a lot about you as an individual. Like, if you own a PT Cruiser, you should probably be put to death.
Oh no! If I had the money to buy a car, it would be something from Dodge, probably the Magnum.
I'll tell you why I kind of like those. I kind of do. I like the 300 series better, but like the Magnum's not a bad car.
I like the Magnum because it's got some space, but it's not a fucking van.
Well, just get an SUV.
It's a possibility. I just think the Magnum looks sleek as fuck too.
I don't know, man. I've never been a big fan of station wagons. Like, a lot of people really, really like fucking station wagons. Like, they get on some shit about some fucking station wagons. Motherfuckers, like, they go hard.
I mean, if we're gonna talk about vehicles I'd prefer to have, like my dream vehicle, it's probably an M1A1.
Okay.
A tank.
Yo, that's not a vehicle. That's a tank.
That's a
We're talking
vehicle.
about cars.
It's a vehicle.
It's not a vehicle. It's a fucking
Yes, it is.
tank.
People
It
ride
doesn't
it.
have wheels. It does
Yes,
not
it
have
does.
wheels. It cannot
It does
be
too
driven
have
on the road.
wheels. It does too have wheels,
Cannot-
and it can go on a road.
It cannot go on a road.
Yes, it can.
I want to see you register a tank.
I spent a year at Fort Hood. They can go on roads.
They are legally not allowed to drive on the goddamn road.
They are legally allowed to drive on any post road. That is a road.
They're legally not allowed on a fucking highway, or a back road, or a regular county road,
That
or a
depends.
state road.
That depends entirely on whether or not you're the U.S. Army doing it.
Yeah, it's allowed while I live at. We have a place that has a full auto shoot every year, and they've got about 4 or 5 different tanks, APCs and stuff like that. Yeah, they allow them on the roads.
No, they're not allowed on the goddamn road legally
They're allowed
because
on
it
the
doesn't have a
roads.
license plate.
They're licensed.
Okay, so here's
Yes,
the thing.
again, legally.
Here's the thing. Now, hold up, because I don't think you actually know what you're talking about, and it shows. So if you're in a military convoy, they are allowed on certain roads, but you're part of a military convoy. Now, can a civilian legally have a tank on the road? That I don't know. You might be correct. But if you're military and you're moving armor, yeah, you can use highways. Certain roads you can't use because certain roads are not rated for a tank's weight. And part of moving along heavy equipment like that is knowing what roads you can and can't go on. So, for instance, at Fort Hood and Fort Carson, which have heavy armor contingents on those bases, all the roads on that base are designed to be able to hold a multi-ton tank.
Well, yeah, any road that a truck can take, a tank can take. All right, because they weigh less than fucking tractor trailers do. But they're legally not allowed on the road.
How
Like,
much
as
does a tractor trailer weigh?
80,000 pounds.
Normal 80,000.
No, most 80,000. The most you can put in a tractor trailer is 80,000 pounds. Legally.
It depends. Well, you gotta have some permits for heavy hauls. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, like you can fucking get like permits to pull like nuclear reactors and shit. You know what I mean? Because like that happens a lot. You know, fucking like you have to have like an oversized or overweight load. You have to have special tandem set up for your truck, and there's different things. But you're not fucking 80,000 pounds is the max weight. It's 12,000 front steers,
40 U.S. tons.
34. Yeah.
So 40 U.S. tons.
Yeah.
Right. So an M1A1 is 63 tons. So fuck
Really?
off.
Did you just look it up?
Yeah.
63 fucking tons?
Yeah.
I didn't think it weighed that fucking much.
Dude, you're talking a huge, massive reactive armor, which is mostly metal. You're talking about all the ammunition that goes in because they usually carry their ammunition with them. The treads alone, because the treads are all metal.
Yeah.
So no, it's a stupid weight of metal.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be more than 40 fucking tons.
It's also got a jet engine on the back.
What?
Yeah, they got a big old turbine deal on the back. They can an M1A1 can fucking haul.
What's it go, like 50?
Actually, I think they can go 60 on flat ground.
Okay. Yeah. But anyway,
for a
fucking
60-ton
a civilian. A civilian can't register one on the road.
I'm still
not
trying
an
to figure out
M1A1,
what the
but you
point
can
of this
register other tanks.
conversation is.
But that's not the point. The point was about a dream vehicle.
I don't know, fucking, because he was talking about his dream vehicle as a goddamn tank, and I understand him. Everybody would love to own a fucking tank, but you couldn't take it any goddamn where. Like, as a civilian, you couldn't go anywhere with a fucking tank.
Looking at it, you can, but the tank has to meet certain requirements, like the gun and turrets have to be disabled,
which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
What's the fucking point at that point?
And I don't think you can use treads on the road either.
They have to be rubber over 5 tons.
Mm-hmm. Otherwise, it gouges the road. They put special covers on them for transport.
But if you meet those criteria and it's licensed and registered, you can.
Alternatively, I could go for a BMP2.
Wait, what about the over width restrictions?
Doesn't say anything about width.
I would like to point out that if you're in an M1A1, who the fuck is going to tell you otherwise?
The police?
Not for long.
Well, I don't know how you stop an M1A1.
You don't.
In a
you need another M1. That's what you need. Either that or missiles like launched from aircraft. That's about it. Its main armament is a 105 millimeter rifled gun with 55 rounds. It's stupid. That's just for the M1. For the M1A1, it's 120 millimeter. You should look up just how big that fucking round is. And that's not talking about the load it comes with, whether it's high explosive or anti-tank or whatever else it might be.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And that's just the main gun. Because it uses a secondary armament that's either two 7.62s or 150 cal.
Yo, someone look up whether or not it has a width restriction on it. I'm 90% sure you can't drive one of those on the fucking road, or somebody would.
Its width is 12 feet.
Yeah. Yo.
Like I said though, who's gonna fucking stop you?
I don't know. Fucking registration at the Department of Transportation.
This motherfucker weighs 68 short tons or 62 metric tons. Look, no one is fucking stopping you for more than a few seconds.
I'm saying though, I'm 95% sure, it has to go around with an oversized fucking load.
If I ever get my hands on M1A1, I'm not worrying about registration.
But as a daily driver, say you got to go to work.
Other things, I might go to work. Depends on how much I like my job.
No, it's about whether you have to pour gas for it or diesel, whatever the fuck it runs on.
I don't think you're quite understanding what I'm saying.
I get it. I'm saying you're not going really far though. How long's the range on those?
No, that range is stupid. It's real stupid. Give me a second. Let's see. So, primary armament is going to be the. Let's go with the A1s.
No. The range on how far it can drive on a tank of fuel.
450.
450 miles.
Just make sure I'm not telling you the wrong thing. Make sure they didn't put it in kilometers. 426 kilometers, 265 miles. Operational range.
265 miles. So you're going where are you going with the fucking big?
Mostly just to clean up the town. Like I said, if I like my job, I won't go to work.
Yeah. So you're gonna leave it dead afterwards? You're not gonna fucking refuel?
Oh well, I'm not blowing up the gas station if that's what you're asking.
Well, you're gonna have to go get more fuel. How are you gonna buy the fuel?
I'm in a tank.
They're not just gonna fucking give you free fuel.
I don't think you quite understand what an M1A1 can do to a gas station.
Oh, I completely can't. I understand completely.
Look, there are most cities, right? Most towns have a gas station on each corner, right? So when gas station A tells me we're not going to give you gas, I guarantee in the next 5 seconds, gas station B will volunteer. I'm not sure you quite understand what's going to happen if I get an M1A1. All right, I'm cleaning up Boston. That's what I'm trying to point this out to you, and you're not quite tracking.
I get it.
So hold on. In friendly fire incidents, the front armor and four-side turret armor survive direct hits from armor-piercing, fin-stabilized, discarding sabot rounds from other M1A1s.
So what you're saying is that the AR-15 the police are going to use ain't going to do a whole lot of shit.
It is going to be like a pop gun against fucking Andre the Giant.
Jesus.
So, like I said, when gas station A refuses service, gas station B will not make that mistake.
Doesn't it? Yeah, it runs on diesel, right?
Yes. And if gas station B makes that mistake, there's always gas station C. And after witnessing gas station A and gas station B, if gas station C says no, well, at that point, I'm taking the corner out. And I have enough rounds to do it, too.
Yo, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, yo, I was saying, like,
Best
at the
part
daily
is,
driver,
with
that's
the
a shit
50
way to
cal, I don't even need to use the main gun to fuck up your gas station.
Yo, that is some serious amounts of firepower.
Yeah. Like do some research sometime.
Hey, guys. We got a guest in the chat.
Oh, Kadant, run.
We got Kadant.
Just run.
Hi, Kadant.
I was waiting.
See, I would have said like an
I
86 Chevy
was going
K10.
to I was going to make sure that Addy knew that he had his the same privilege that he has in his stream. He has in my stream too.
Oh God! When it comes to anything that involves an engine, I can say whatever I want,
you can say
and even
this
if I
is
get
boring
people
and
off
I
the
don't want
subject
to
for
talk
5
about
minutes,
this
they
anymore.
stray back.
Howdy, Kadant.
This is boring. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
All right, what do you want to talk about then?
I don't know. I got nothing.
Wow, that was great. So you don't have any ideas, you just don't want to hear. So you're not going to contribute. You're just going to fucking make comments.
Hey, look, I was just up to pee. You're the people who started talking about me.
Oh, look, I talk about a lot of people, all right? Mostly Pinoid and his dick fetish.
Stop fucking talking about my fetishes, goddammit.
So you admit it?
No. You're welcome.
You're just walking into him left and right tonight, man.
Man, he's walking in with his mouth open and cheeks spread.
Yo, man, sometimes you just you have to give anti-hero a win every once in a while.
It's not even that. It's just Pinoy knows that to kill a joke, to make it so you don't look like an asshole, sometimes you just gotta go with it. That's the best way to do it sometimes. That's why that's like I said, if Addy were to be like, nah, anti-hero's a faggot, anti-hero's gay as shit, I would be like, well, come on over here and teach me how to be gay then, Daddy. That's what I would respond with, because that kills the joke. It takes the teeth out of it.
Hold on for a second here.
A lot of
that's what I did last night.
I'm talking.
See, that's what I did last time, and you were like,
am I getting that 3-second voice overlap delay shit again? That's how the crowd goes silent.
It only seems to do it like every once in a while. I've noticed, but it is
what
weird.
the fuck? Oh god damn it! Why does this keep turning back on?
Okay, here we go.
Yeah,
there's the new one's coming back up.
It only seems to do it like every.
There's the new one.
It looks great.
Looks like people are having fun.
Talk about a motley crew.
Yeah. I'm gonna stop, take a break up here. It's gonna fucking suck. I'm gonna get through DC first. Fuck that bullshit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you've got the link, Kadant. If you do want to stop in, this isn't gonna go too much longer. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, I think we ought to probably start chilling there, Doc. I know that Ambien's gonna kick in for you real quick.
It wasn't so much the Ambien; it was the vodka that went with it.
You're not supposed to mix those, right?
Yeah, I was supposed to have been dead when I was 37, so,
Oh, in that case,
it's
mix
all
away.
grace. I'm living in a grace period.
Yeah, death comes for all of us, my friend.
Yeah, and plus, I get every single time I get admitted to the hospital, they're like, do you smoke? And I'm like, yes. They're like, well, you should consider not smoking. And I'm like, you know what? I'm one of the few sane people that you'll meet because I smoke because I want to know the face of my killer.
I just tell them I'm trying to get rid of diaper years. You know what I mean? Like, if I can eliminate those years where I'm shitting myself in a fucking, you know what I mean, room and some nurse is wiping my goddamn ass, I feel like, you know what I mean, it's a good trade-off.
Whoa. Wait, how am I a bitch cadet?
See, that's the thing. Now that she's just typing, the viciousness will continue.
Oh boy.
There we go. And
I don't understand why Cadunt doesn't make content.
She does.
Most of the time it's because she doesn't want to.
Like, you know, like she would make a fuck ton of money on YouTube if she made regular content.
I could see her doing quite well in ASMR.
I think she has a similar issue to me, where I am absolutely certain that everything I do is trash, regardless of whether or not it's actually trash. And so I don't do a whole lot because I'm fairly certain it's trash.
I really love your Scooby imitation.
Oh, that I should probably do more things about, considering he's rearing his ugly head once more.
Well, who the hell's he trying to get back with now?
He went after Weibo again last week.
Oh, he's actively. I'm hearing from multiple sources that he's asking people for both mine and Kaz's docs information too.
That's not surprising. He has a
I
boner
heard
for
about
Kaz
that
too.
Yeah, but wait a minute. Does that make him gay?
Yes.
Oh, Scooby's just been gay since like forever now.
Scooby's just obnoxious.
Yeah.
Well, I've invited him on more than once, but he fears Cadunt.
Rightfully so.
And it's funny because she never even did anything to him.
I feel Cadunt, and I haven't even done anything to her.
I respect.
What?
I too have respect for Cadunt.
Oh, good lord.
There we go. Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna finish up this no context tweet anytime soon. Things are starting to slow down.
All right. In that case, we should go ahead and get on with the shilling. Doc, who's first?
Bear with me a sec. It's gonna take a hot second to get this done, or at least to get it out my face. Let's see. Oh fuck. Okay. Let's make sure here. Okay. Yeah. Well. He called you like a manly woman or something. On his stream. So I guess that's partially what he fears.
I've seen pictures of his wife. He shouldn't talk.
I've seen pictures of him. He can't talk.
Well, when you have to wear a shitty dollar store hockey mask, that tells a lot about the face that you're not showing.
Whoa. Hang on. Don't give him too much credit. I mean, he's not that rich. That's
who the fuck
homemade.
you think you're talking about? Who the fuck do you think you're talking to? Look, this isn't anything what you think it is. This is fucking Brooklyn, and I run this shit. I run it all right. My father knew Jimmy the Banker. My father knew everybody. I know everybody. You know what, fucking Sparky, you're not out of fucking Brooklyn no more. Get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out. Go home. Fucking jack off and cry to yourself. You little fucking, you jabroni motherfucker. I broke bread with you, you asshole. I did, and you hurt me. You fucking stabbed me. Look at the mess you made of me, you motherfucker.
And so on and so forth.
Well, no, you got to get the voice calling upstairs. Scooby, your hot pockets are ready.
Did that actually happen? I hope that actually happened.
So who's up first there, Doc?
Okay, let's see here.
Well, we know it's not Tom because he currently just ran off the road.
Yeah, we'll miss his shill. Just
we won't miss him at all.
A brief moment of silence for the vanilla
moving
gorilla.
on.
That's what you get from Stoner Holder.
Yeah, fucking bitches will kill you. So let's go ahead and I'll click on the ads for others. We went right to left last night, so we'll go left to right, starting with Antihero.
Oh, all right. I'm Antihero, obviously. I produce incredibly irregular content, although I recently just made a video. Yes, it's on my YouTube channel. I actually just tweeted about it a little bit ago. I'm talking about racism and why some people are really just passive racist motherfuckers and try to act like they're special. It's basically a 6-minute rant, and it's fairly awful. I also do shows on Sundays. I do one show on Help for the Guildless with Antoine and Sparky at 10 a.m. Eastern Time called Captain or Die. It's a radio call-in show. I also do a show called Trap Shrine over on Moonifest Destiny, where I play an incredibly annoying dog spirit. That's at 5 Eastern Time. Don't quote me on that. Check with Lo-Fi or Tyro in Kuwait for more information on that. And then Thursday nights at, I think, 11 Eastern Time, maybe, over on Help for the Guildless, I do Army of Snarkness, and that's a news and comedy variety show. I've also got a side project in the works, and we'll see if that works out or not. Probably not.
Was that the thing with the costume?
Yeah. I'm working on something that if I can scratch enough time out for it, then I'll be doing something with a couple other guys. But it depends if I can scratch out enough time for it. They want to do on Sunday, and my Sundays are already pretty jam packed.
With gay sex.
Yeah, gay sex in the morning with Sparky and Matt, and then gay sex in the afternoon with Lo-Fi, Tyro, and Fatal Aria.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I got a pretty packed.
Wait. I want to know. It's not technically gay sex because I am trapped in prison in a room with both Matt and Zach. So
look, when you're in the middle of a Matt Zach sandwich, you're just a fag. All right, that's all you can be. You're just a faggy lettuce between our giant slabs of meat.
I'm just trying to use Pinoy logic here. I mean, come on. Give me a break.
Doesn't matter. We all know what you and Pinoy both are. Next.
I don't think I do, but let's go ahead and Full Metal Pickle.
I'm the Full Metal Pickle. You can find me over at the Full Metal Pickle channel, where I do that sounding board show on Tuesdays, presented by Gherkin Radio, GRKN.
I thought there was going to be more to it.
Well, I that was all I've got right now.
GRKN Radio, where we tickle your pickle with cool sounds.
Oh, that sounds yeah.
GRKN gets your pickle tickled.
Oh my!
With Bobby and the Dill. I don't know where that came from. Just move on.
No wacky zoo crew or anything like that.
Bobby and the Wombat. Wombat. Shock jock.
Okay.
Addy?
On Sunday afternoon, Ari Prostate's interviewing me.
Oh, cool. Yeah?
On his channel.
Are you looking forward to it?
But it depends upon the questions he asks, really. As I've said, I'm going to stay just sober enough that I'm going to be mean. So,
not necessarily a bad plan of action.
I was interviewed once. It went so bad, no one ever asked me for an interview again.
I haven't.
I've never been interviewed.
I went on to his show once, but I think I don't know if he thought I gave him a cold shoulder or what the hell the deal was. But he wanted to talk about illness, and I'm like, yeah, man, I'm not about that. I don't really focus on the shit that tries to keep me down. I focus more on the shit that keeps me going. That would leave us to Sparky.
You can check me out, Sparky's Tech Corner. Right now, I'm just doing Anime Watch Club of Tyro and Lo-Fi, going over Shield Hero, doing a couple other things. Finally getting my studio put back together, so hopefully I'll be able to do more tech videos on a new channel that I've been making, and hopefully I'll be able to do truck repair videos on a third channel I made, and direct simpletons on how to fix their trucks. So,
Well, what if it's a station wagon?
no, it's semis.
I don't have a semi.
Well, you're not a simpleton either.
Oh no, I'm a simpleton.
The Ambien and vodka are starting to mix.
I can tell.
Starting to mesh. All right, next person.
That's it, unless Kadunt wants to shill from the chat.
She should. It's her duty. Now
she's been shilling from the chat.
Doc, I did hear, real quick, I did hear about something. Apparently, you have some sort of merchandise?
Yeah, but see, I can get away with it since Golf City Outlaw is not in the chat. I don't even have to do that spiel anymore. Although, okay, you guys want to know my nefarious plan? Next time Medicare broadcasts, I will, and I am going to save up enough for a dono and write down that whole spiel.
Nice.
The whole thing, for the finest in bootleg Medicare merchandise. That whole thing. I'm going to write it down and super chat it to him so he reads it.
You might have to add it. There's a limit to how much you can type.
A limit to how much what?
There's a limit for the number of characters you can put in a super chat.
Well, I figured it'd probably have to be like a $5 one.
No, it doesn't matter the amount. There's a limit.
Well, I could probably hit him on his slabs too. He's got Streamlabs. And Streamlabs are pretty much unlimited for my specific purposes. But just being able to clip it, I think I would have to figure it out when he puts it back up, because the one he did tonight is gone. It is unavailable. And
was that a YouTube thing or was that his thing?
He took it down.
He takes them all down as soon as he does them. I think he might put them up later, but even if he doesn't, Palmer Eldridge always puts them up on his channel.
Why does he take them down? I don't really know the guy. Why does he take them down?
So they don't get flagged.
Because he's got a big target on his back.
Oh, that's right. Because he does call out all the bullshit, doesn't he?
Yeah. So, if you guys and everybody who's in the chat right now already knows this, but to catch every no context tweet, my Twitter is down there. I've got the Streamlabs, of course. If you like what I do, if you like what the big show does, and you want to throw some bucks my way, I'm happy to say yes. And of course, I do have a Patreon as well. That is my booze budget. And if you become, you're not a patron when you become involved with the Patreon of mine. You become an enabler. And I thank you for that. Also, I do have the one link down there for Queensboro custom logo apparel. These guys do all their embroideries. So anytime I get a hat done that's embroidered, it's these guys. They're fast, they're reasonable, and you can get $20 off on your second purchase from them. Click that link there, and that'll also give me $20 off on my next purchase. So a little back scratching both ways. And of course, there is the Cadunt Twitter and the Cadunt YouTube. They're all mystical and magical. Stop by, check them out today. Oh, let's see. Yeah. Hey, it's 5 o'clock, so let's get over to this and say, I'd like to thank everybody who appeared on stream today. That includes Sparky, Full Metal Pickle, Merc, Aiden Paladin, Anti-Hero Broadcast, Penoid News, Ichabod Orange, the Coon of Doom, and of course, Sir Adamantine. And it's just as important as the people in the stream as the people on the chat. So I thank everybody for coming out tonight, spending a little bit of time on the overnight. And I even, well, she's in the chat. So for my mystical, magical, maleficent, malevolent, malfeasant co-host Cadunt, and myself, Doc Griffin, I'd like to thank everybody for stopping by. And if you could please just leave me one, if you can do me just one favor, and that's please just leave the money on the dresser. Bye. And you can stop streaming now. Mother puss bucket. All right, come on, try